What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Sovereign here. And I got my co-host, Pooh the Bear. Pooh motherfucking Bear. We got a good show today. I got these inverted thoughts. I said I got these inverted thoughts. I said I got these inverted thoughts. I said I got these inverted thoughts. Yo, I got these inverted thoughts. That's why my heart is hollow. I drink the pain away. Red and blue, I call it purple. These demons coming at me left and right. Bloody knuckles. She spitting foul language at me. Curse me, said it's hurting me. Hurting me hard. I say it's hurting me. Oh, it is hurting me. Oh, it hurts me. She hurts me. And yes, it hurts me hard. Oh, yes, she hurts me. Oh, yes, she hurts me hard. Oh, yes, it hurts me. Oh, yes, it hurts me hard. Oh, yes, it hurts me. Hurts me. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing today? I got a show for y'all. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, sorry about that. Making sure y'all can hear me. Please hit the like, subscribe, show some love. You gotta show some love. Show that love. Follow us on Instagram, Spotify. That's Spotify. I know. But we got some content on there. Technically, there is some content on Rumble. I need to put some update stuff on there. The TikTok, heavy like a... Look. Today's show gonna be straight to the point. All right. It's not going to be super, super long, but it's going to be straight to the point. We're going to have a good time. Show me a good time. Oh, yeah. We got this. I'm pulling up my script so I can get everything ready for y'all. So, today's topic is about a few things. Some stuff I added to. I didn't get to add to the script because I got it before. I mean, I got it after I wrote the script, but I'm going to mention that stuff too on here. But we want to remember, well, before I jump into that, which y'all read the title, so y'all already know what I'm talking about. But today's show, we're going to have fun. I tried to get a few more people, but it's okay. It's just me and Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear. So James Earl Jones, aka Darth Vader, aka Mufasa, and other great characters, played in many, many great movies. I think the last movie he was in was Coming to America 2. I could be wrong, because that was a recent movie that came out within the last two years. I think. I could be wrong. I'll check that. But he passed away this week. If I believe, how old was he? 93? Let me see. Mr. Jones was. Yes, he was. Hold on. No. So he died September 9th, but it was this week. But September 9th, I know when I heard it, I was surprised. Yep, Coming to America. He was in Conan. That's cool. Yeah, I remember The Sandlot. He was in The Sandlot. I love that movie. But he was in a lot of other movies. Like, he good actor, a very amazing actor. Very amazing actor. He lived a long life because he was born in 1939. He lived a long life. A long, accomplished life at that. Like, it made me think, because I'm like, it's sad that he passed, but also just to think that he had such a great life, like being able to live that many years and experience all that and all the accomplishments and the things he will be remembered for. And this just makes me like, dang, do people ever think about that? Like, what am I gonna be remembered for? And do I want to live a long, like, accomplished life? And those are the things that you think about, and it makes me think every time because, like, it's a sad moment, but also like you, that's a long time, baby. It was my grandma. She passed around in her 90s a couple years ago, and I was thinking like that. Like she had a long life and had lots of stories. You just think about like I hope that I can live that long, like live that long and enjoy it, not like suffering, but like live that long and enjoy it. Like I was thinking about somebody else, like Clint Clint Eastwood, because he's still living. He's older than he was. I think Clint is like 90. Hold on, let me see how old Clint Eastwood is right now. Cause Clint Eastwood up there too. And he's the one that, let me see something. Clint Eastwood. Oh yeah, he's a year older than he was. So yeah, Clint Eastwood is 94 and still moving around. Like it's old people like that just be like, dang. But I'm gonna take this. This is for Mr. Jones, aka Mufasa. There'll never be a better Mufasa. Let me just be real. He was Darth Vader. There'll never be another Darth Vader like that. The essence. Luke, I'm your father. I can't even do the voice. Not to your family. Rest in peace. You had a great, prosperous life. So I'm talking about. We lost a lot of some people. But then I'm thinking like, oh, the end of the year is coming. It usually happens. One that caught me off guard. That's like going back early in the year when Toriyama passed away. I was like, what? That's crazy. But I felt really bad because Toriyama, like, dang, because Toriyama was a way lot younger. Like Toriyama had some. He was still an older man, but he had some complications. But life is. It just show you about life, man. Live your life. Life is short and long at the same time. Plus, I wanted to talk about that because nobody want to talk about. I'm gonna bring it up for a second, but like we get tired of talking about Trump and Kamala Harris and Biden and all that bullshit. We want to talk about some other stuff. Shoot. But yeah. Plus, that man, I gotta bring it up again. That man's voice. He had such a unique and powerful voice. It's just what it was. Just what it was. But my other topic though, because y'all know how I be. My other topic is do people have their own minds nowadays? Because in today's time, it don't seem like people have their own minds. It really doesn't. You can literally get people to. Hold on, I'm gonna be honest right now because I don't got a lot of time with y'all because I got a lot of stuff to do tonight, and I got an early morning start. But So many people you realize y'all can make people believe any god dang thing. Like anything. People will believe anything on the internet. I literally watched it. If somebody says something, they don't research nothing. They don't go check it out. They just say whatever and move on. Like it's facts. You can spread a rumor on there and people believe it. It doesn't matter. You know, right, Pooh Bear? It does not matter. It goes back to the last show I did where should everybody have a voice? Should everybody have a podcast? Or just stuff like I feel like no, everybody shouldn't be able to talk on the internet. Whether it's a podcast show or post on the like some people are just dumb. You stupid, you dumb. And they are stupid and they dumb. They give terrible advice. Everybody can't give good advice. I'm just being honest. Everyone can't give good advice. Some people give terrible advice, and you need to realize that. You just want to hear yourself talk. You want to hear yourself talk. You think you got something intelligent to say, but you probably don't. Most people don't. It's probably just spitting stupid facts of nothing. They're not even facts, they're just opinions. Most of the time, it's just opinions. I feel this way. That's usually all it is. Is I feel. I feel. Well, I feel like you're a dumbass. But I'll try to tone it on cussing today. But yes. And I don't know why I was about to sing that song. And I just don't understand. Like, I was listening to a post, people talking about fucking trees, freaking trees, and it didn't make no sense. It's like people try so very hard to sound intelligent and smart, but they don't. I wish I had some. This time I didn't really get that many examples like I wanted to. I should have. I don't know what I was thinking. Trying to see something, y'all. Hold on one second. All right, but yeah, I don't understand people. Pull up my script, and I really wanted more people today because of this topic, so I can get some, you know, feedback from others. But that's okay because I'll just do it another time. Right now it's just me, old Dolo. But I just you said Pam Grill, Foxy Brown, the daughter on Good Times. Who is more beautiful? You said who is more beautiful? Why y'all? I'm about to say something. Why are you giving these? Uh, who's more beautiful? Should have gave me some. You should have picked somebody in my timeline. But I mean, I know who these ladies are. Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown. Hold on. Cause I ain't seen that. Let me see. Trying to remember what Foxy. Yep, Foxy Brown. I had to remember. That's what I'm thinking. Yep. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to throw the ideas around for other people, but that's okay. So we'll do it another time, and it'll just be me and Winnie the Pooh Bear today. But I just never understood people just will not have their own mindset, and then people get upset when other people have their own mindsets. I keep trying to pop this damn thing, and it will not do. Boy, when I say you can't run from Wukong, You can't run from Sun Wukong. I do want to play that game. Like, I really do want to play Sun Wukong. But it's all over the land. It looked good, though. It looked good. Do y'all think Wukong going to be game of the year? If they fix it, like fix some of the stuff, like I don't want people to think I think it's a bad game. It is not a bad game at all. But from the things I've seen, but I have heard people say about some of the control issues and things like that they could work on. But for their first like game like this was pretty good. But I just want to know. It's only a few games I feel like have the title of Game of the Year. And one of them is Elden Ring. I'm sorry. But Elden Ring, the DLC was off the chain. Everybody was in love with that DLC. Only like a few people was acting a little butt hurt. That's it. But other than that, it was hard. Because, people were whining that was too hard. It's too hard. It's too hard. It's a Souls game. It's going to be hard. What are you talking about? I did watch some of Beetlejuice. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I quite enjoyed it. I got to go back. And we got to go back and watch it because apparently, we missed a lot of it. Missed like about half the movie. So we got to go back and watch it. I want to go back anyway so I can get y'all a review. But I really enjoyed the first Beetlejuice movie. And what I saw the second one, it was quite scrumptious. Quite great. So I didn't have a problem with it. I liked it. It was cool. It was enjoyable. But back on this having people's mind, and I'm going to say a few controversial things. And y'all know me. I don't care. You know what I was going to say? Didn't say that, though. I don't care. It could be the wine. It could be me a little stressed. I lost some money in my pocket. Now I was a little upset. The reason I was a little upset because I didn't want to lose that money. But then I thought positively. I was like, well, I hope somebody who really needed that money found that money. Not no crook, not no thief, but a person who just was down on their luck and walked up and found a little hunk of cheese. So in my heart, I hope that person found that hunk of cheese and it helped them out. I'd rather them get it than somebody who don't fucking need it. But other than that, it is what it is. Hey, what's wrong? So, sorry, y'all. I'm back in character again. But yeah. So I hope it would go to somebody in need. Other than that, but back to what I was going to say. It's for people that have their own mind. One part of the topic. Look, I'm going to jump into different topics. It's going to be political, anime, regular TV shit, all sorts of shit. And it's all about having your own goddamn mind. A good example, I'm about to go political first. Well, no, I'm going to do that second. I want to do this because I was watching it. Bleach is one of my all-time favorite animes. Bleach is the reason I got into other anime. Besides Dragon Ball Z, because Dragon Ball Z got me other. But Bleach is, for those who don't know, Bleach is my number one anime. Bleach is literally the reason I started writing my book. One of the reasons, Kingdom Hearts 2. But Bleach is that show. Like Bleach, when I say I love Bleach, I love Bleach. My two characters are literally based off Ichigo and Rukia. Because their friendship was just awesome. Whether I know some people wanted them together. I mean, it was obvious he was going to end up with Orihime, but whatever. Anyways, the point is, I can still judge it for what it is. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I love that shit. One of my top favorite newer animes. The reason I'm bringing these two up because for some reason these Jujutsu Kaisen fans think that Bleach be stealing. Do not realize Bleach has been out for how fucking long? Bleach was out when I was in fucking high school. I'm in my 30s. Jujutsu Kaisen came out a fucking couple years ago. Well, not a couple years, but you know what I mean. The author, the writer of Jujutsu Kaisen, Gege, literally stated that he took heavily. I'm slurring my word. I apologize. Inspiration from Bleach. He was a big fan of Bleach. As am I. So for y'all saying that he stole these designs and characters, what's his name, did a technique that looked like Sukuna's technique. You need to get a mind of your own. I know I was longing for that. A mind of your goddamn own. Look, it's okay to be fans, but super fans get on my nerve. Y'all almost as worse as Dragon Ball Z stands. Nope, my bad. I apologize to y'all. Naruto stands / Boruto stands. I think they're the worst. They're the worst. They're the mindless. They're the mindless. Like Naruto stands are more mindless than Dragon Ball Z stands. I thought fucking Dragon Ball Z stands were one thing. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yes, I thought Dragon Ball Z stands were one thing. Oh, hell no. Go talk to a Naruto fanatic. Well, they think they know fucking everything. Shit. So Columbia Rum. But yeah, they think they know every goddamn thing. But they don't. Just a bunch of fuckers. Hate to say it like that, but it's what it is. But I wanted to start with that because I didn't want to start political first. But this is just to give an example of what I'm going to be talking about for the next 25, 30 minutes. But this is why I brought up to have a mind of your own, because you can be a real. I'm an Eminem stan. I don't even want to use that word because y'all get a little crazy. But I can recognize where, I didn't like. There was one album on Kamikaze. I didn't like Kamikaze, and I'm a big Eminem fan. I didn't care for it. But the stands will say it was the greatest thing in the world. It was not. Some of the songs were good, but the whole album itself didn't care for it. I love him. It's what it is. But you gotta have your own mind. You can love something, but you gotta have your own mind. And that's what I am. I have my own mind. A lot of y'all don't. Y'all just agree because other people too agree to some bullshit. That's just like with My Hero Academia. Sorry, Wavy. My Hero Academia fans are retarded. Stupid. I love that show too. I was real hyped when it came out. But y'all ruin a lot of things because y'all think it's the greatest thing in the world. No, it's not. It's good. It's a good story. It's good anime. It's just not the greatest thing in the world. Just stop. Deku cannot beat everybody. Stop it. You're worse than Dragon Ball Z fans. Now, for the jump all over the place, so I apologize. But it's my show. I do what I want. This isn't how I feel about Trump, but I'm just going to say it. Some of y'all supporters need to chill out. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm doing a good job. Y'all need to chill out. I get it. I think he's good. I think he's great. I can disagree with some things. It is what it is. But I'm logical enough to have this talk. Calm the fudge down. It's okay. Now, I'm not one of the people to say the man ain't never did nothing. I'm not. I've went through things. I've seen what he's done and what he ain't done. He's done some things. I'm not like that. I ain't like Bush like that. Yeah, what it is. But Y'all gotta chill out. All right. My thing is this: you gotta like somebody for what they actually do. My reason for not liking Biden is because of the things he does. It's not because of who he is. It's just what he does. I'm not cool with that. That's a more logical thing than just because Democrat or Republican. I'm neither. I'm independent, motherfucker. God damn it. That's two. I'm independent. I apologize for that outburst. Because I believe, bless you, I believe you can't just have to be one-sided. Right? Just because I'm black don't mean you gotta be a Democrat. I know that puts me in a certain light and pool for saying things like that. But I feel like it's not about Democrat or Republicans. Who gonna do the job better? Some people vote for Kamala just cause. It's not about how I feel. I'm just saying. We have to know what these people gonna do for us. I want to hear you talk. Now, one thing I don't care for her is not wanting to say something, but it is what it is. Tell me what you gonna do. I don't want to hear about I gotta say it. Her and Biden. I don't want to hear about goddamn Trump. I don't care. I want to hear what you gonna motherfucking do. Help me out, Pooh Bear. I want to hear what your policies is. I want to hear what you gonna do for the people, for my people. I don't care about your petty. I'm just being honest what it is. Your petty rivalry with this man. I don't care if you don't like this man. I don't give a fudge. Because you know why? It ain't about him. It's about you supposed to be helping us. If I'm running for office and I'm all goddamn day crying about blah, 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 Johnny is this. And Johnny, it ain't about Johnny. It's about the people. I'm here to tell the people what I'm going to do for them. I got them. I'm going to help them. This is what I want to do. These are my policies. This is what I'm going to do. It's not about this nigga. So I'm tired of hearing about it. Steve, I'm going to bring you into it. Steve Harvey, shut the fudge up because I'm tired of you. Just, oh my gosh. This is how annoying. I am a little irritated today because of other things, so I apologize. But look, I don't want to hear about Trump ever. Like, I'm tired. I get it. We get it. You don't like the man. I don't want to hear people say, look, I don't like Joe like that. Why I don't talk about Joe all the goddamn time? Shut every damn show that you on the radio. I hear it. You bring it up. I get it. You want to vote for Kamala? Then do it. That's all I'm tired. That's all I'm tired. Like, tell us what you gonna do, people. I don't want to hear about y'all talk about a goddamn man all day. Shit. That shit annoying. Y'all sound like kids, children. I don't even remember. I was younger and the shit went. Damn it, y'all pissing me off. the stuff wasn't like this. It seemed more professional back in the day. I could be wrong. As I got older, maybe it's because I'm older and I pay more attention. I don't know. It seemed like everything's more of a spectacle now. And I can bring Trump. I don't like Trump. The reason I don't like Trump, I don't hate Trump. I'm not one of the people like that. I don't like Trump sometimes because he can't shut his mouth. Sometimes I get it. You wanna talk, that's fine. He needs somebody to tell him to chill the hell out sometimes. I get it. Sometimes you need somebody like, look, be quiet. Just stop talking. It was entertaining sometimes, it is. But sometimes you gotta be quiet. You need a person like that on your team. Just stop talking. You're making it worse. Just stop. Tell us what you're gonna do. Tell us what you need, and then after that, all the petty stuff. So that's it. Okay, I'll let you get one joke in, but come on, man. Ooh, y'all. Don't make me not want to vote for neither of y'all. Know who I want? I gotta bring this up. It goes back to what I was talking about. There's more than just them two running, but people ain't paying attention to it. It's few people, but they ain't big times. The only person who's kind of big is JFK Jr., but they kind of ran him off because I'm gonna bring this up. So the Democrats got mad because he decided to talk to Trump. He went to them first, and they didn't want to talk to him. So my thing is this: why you being petty like that? Let's go back to this. You being petty because you didn't want to talk to this man first. That don't make no sense. You don't get mad at this man because he want to talk. Cause man, that's just like me invite my friends somewhere, and they want to go, and then I go with other people, and now they mad. Don't make no sense. What you mad for? You want to go? Oh man, y'all people get on my nerve. But for me to bring this up was to tell you this. It doesn't matter what you see on TV or post, or you see all these famous people telling you this and that. Don't listen to them. The only person you need to listen to is yourself. If you want to do what you want to do it for yourself, not for them. They're gonna tell you what you should do, because that's literally what they're doing, which they shouldn't be doing that. Y'all need to vote this. You black. You black. You need to do no. It ain't about that. It's about who the best for the job, right? This is not even just for this time. This is for all future references. President, mayors, student council. I don't fucking know. Just anybody. God damn it. So think about it. Don't listen to people. Nobody should tell you what to do in this case. If you feel like a person good for you, do it for yourself. Because everybody, a lot of people ain't even thinking like that. I'm just being honest. Most people are just doing it because they were told to do it. Most people vote because somebody told them to vote for this person. I'm just being honest. Ain't nobody did no research. They just, Bob said go vote for Jim, and that's what y'all did. So, yes, what it is. Man, some people said they ain't gonna vote. I feel like you should at least vote. At least. Have I felt like that? Yeah. I still voted. But no. But it ain't about that though. You gotta have your own mind. And we're gonna go back to social media. Y'all believe everything on social media. Stop doing that. Everything. Somebody put something in black letters on a white sheet of paper, whatever. I don't know. A post. People literally make a post. There was a video about it, and somebody said they literally did this stuff just to prove a point, and people still believed it. People are very gullible. They will believe a lot of things. You just post it, make it believable, and they'll believe it. No questions asked. Just like that stupid dude I was talking about, the water thing. Or the lady today I saw talking about some fucking trees or something. I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. It hurt my head. I didn't care. Somebody else was talking about something too. But once I get too stupid, I can't listen to it because it made my head hurt. Yeah. I ain't got time for it. But apparently that's what was going on. So, yeah, I can scream all day long and tell people to have their own minds, but they're not going to have their own minds. People believe the internet. But if you look up stats and facts of things, none of that shit is 100% what they think it is. But it's whatever. So like today, they were just whining about, what was it called? Something about men ain't shit or something, whatever. But let me be honest with you. There's good people out there. But it's more fun to dramatize it just being just terrible people, and ain't no such thing as good people. It's not true. But again, people rather bad news than good news. Bad news get more views. That's crazy, but it's true. Bad news get more views. Good news don't really get much. I seen one good post and it didn't really get no traction. some little girl did something in school, something like good or something. I forget what it was, but stuff like that. It was one they had posted some little boy created something. I can't remember. I be saving these posts. I go look through it. One of these days I'm gonna do a video and let y'all look through all that shit with me. But my point of saying that is you see the good posts and people getting rewards and happy things, but all the negative stuff is what's getting posted out the most. I don't know why humans like that more. I, I don't know if it's just a fact that it's more interesting. I don't know. I don't know why people like problems over peace. But whatever, it's how it be. Just like what's that show? Wavy one. I'll probably do a little as the world turns another episode this weekend because Wavy want to talk about that stupid show, Pop the Balloon show, and how toxic that is. It's very toxic. Men and women, both sides. I watched a few episodes and clips of it. It's very and it goes back to not having your own mind because a lot of them women on there do not have their own mind. A lot of them guys don't have their own mind. It's just popping the balloon, and they give dumb reasons. Not even like I can understand. Some people, it's rare. Some people give a legitimate reason, but most people give dumbass reasons why they pop their balloon. Or some people pop their balloon because somebody else popped their balloon. Herd mentality. A girl could like one guy, but all the other women don't like him, so she gonna be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't like him either. Or the guys. Well, see, there you go, cop. Stereotype. He's a cop. They assume cops is it's the feds. We don't F with the police. So, well, y'all do say fuck the police, and she could literally fuck the police. But
although I saw one that gave like a somewhat legitimate answer.
I've seen a few.
Well, it's because she's a cop, but she's like she just can't handle. She said even though you can, she said even though you can die at any time, she said she can't handle the thought of her being like potentially, it's like every day's potentially being shot, like he's putting himself in danger.
I get it. But I've heard a few people give legitimate answers. Today I saw a clip, girl. He did. I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't. Maybe he did. I don't remember. Yeah, get somebody to dust it. You gotta dust this one. You gotta dust the other one. Look, one man army. Oof. Dang, that hit my kneecap yesterday. I was a little bruised. Not bruised up there. Y'all were wrestling with little nigga kids. They not niggas, but big ass grown folks want to wrestle and shit. Too old for that shit. God damn. But this one girl, she literally got mad because the guy he literally just said, "You're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're just not like his height requirement." Because she was really short and he was really tall, but he was like, I think it was like 6 something. She was like, "Well, you're not that tall." She only said that because her feelings were hurt. It's okay. It's okay. Now, I want to jump on the guys real quick because we had a debate about this. Rejection. It's not a lot of. I know the women on the comments were trying to make it big. Ooh, excuse me. Bigger than what it was. Most guys can handle rejection. Regular men. When you're talking about, I'll find a nicer word to say without using the B word for them. most regular men can handle rejection because we're used to rejection. Not just like relationships and stuff. Just men in general, just rejection. It's just, oh no, 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 no. I've heard no in my life many times. So no's not gonna hurt my feelings. No, no, no. You can't have this. You don't get this. You don't do that. Okay. So most men no doesn't phase them much. Uh, guys who are little pussyfoot, I'll call it that. It's a little different. They can't handle rejection very well. And guys like us make fun of guys like that. Right. No, just look, if you can't get it, it is what it is. Move the fuck on. It's, she said no. The number is what it is. You ain't get the number, okay. Move on.
You know how many times I got called a bitch?
Well, it's not that serious.
I didn't give them
Well,
why they pay them
well, I've had.
I wasn't being rude with it.
No, I didn't say
But
you.
you know how many times I got called a bitch because
I'm
sometimes
sure it's a few of those.
you ain't see the bitch but you about to wake up.
I'm sure a few of the pussyfoot guys they say those things, and apparently women I didn't know were didn't like rejection either. I think they don't like rejection for a different reason. I don't know. I had a girl literally snap on me one time because I kindly said no, thank you. I didn't call her mean. I mean mean. I didn't say a bitch. She asked for my number. I said no, thank you, like nicely, and she just snapped. So what's wrong with me? Well, ma'am, there were many things wrong with you, but I was nice. I'm a nice guy, so I don't know me. She wasn't my type. I'll just keep it at that. Wasn't my type. She, not my type. Just that. I'm just me being nice. Being nice. She wasn't attractive to me. But I'm not the guy to be like, "Oh, you ugly." No. She seemed like well, I thought she had a nice personality until she did that, which made her even less attractive. Your personality can make you more attractive. If you have a nasty attitude, even pretty girls, you have a nasty attitude. Cause I've been with this when I was DJing, and then we'd go out and girls just look. It's not about your looks. I have some nasty attitude. Nasty attitudes. I don't. That's one of my biggest turnoffs. A nasty attitude. Think you the baddest bitch in the world? No, ma'am. But you have to learn to handle rejection. And I know with a girl is different because those girls like that girl who snapped on me and there was another one in the club. She was actually really attractive. She just nasty ass attitude. The guys thought she was. I was saying this B word. I said B word because that's what I do. Nah, but she was a B word, and I thought she was a B word. So it's like, no, ma'am, leave me alone. But she was so used to guys saying yes when a guy actually said no. It was weird. But a lot of women like that. Not all. But a lot of women like, oh, niggas all over me. What's wrong with me? Why this nigga don't want me? Well, maybe it is something wrong with you. Because some of them niggas ain't looking at your personality. They looking at that ass or them titties or whatever. I'm just being honest.
Once they get what they want.
But the other men are looking past that. That's great. You have a nice ass. Well, what's your mind like? Talk to me. And within 2 seconds, I'll figure out what you're about. And I'm probably not going to like it. If I allow you in my domain, that means you're an upstanding young lady. Or you just hiding it really good. One of my homeboys said that. He said you just really good at masking it. But yeah, so when these guys don't want rejection, which I don't know, it could be a different way, different problems. Maybe it's the way they were raised. I don't know. But I feel like, look, if she don't want to talk to you, she don't want to talk to you. She don't want to. She don't want you to get her number. Just move the fuck on. It's easy. All you gotta say, hey, can I have your number? No, thank you. Okay, well, have a good day. That's it. You don't gotta call her a bitch. You ain't gotta be, oh, you ain't shit. No, she was shit because you wanted it. You dumbass. Women too, because y'all do quick to say that. No, when that thing. Yeah, it's not. Well, you. I'm just saying. So my point is this: if the person don't want your number, then just move on. Ladies too, just move on. It's not the end of the world. That man might not be interested in you, or that woman might not be interested in you. Chill out. Y'all want to get all hippie and hype for some pussy? Crazy. Oops.
Hey, hey,
Well,
you
that's
in whatever color shirt, shorts, or shoes I got on. My mama, when I came out of my mama, she did not name me A.
Well,
You
this
don't know how to approach me? Fuck on, because then you never stood a chance. I cannot, for the life of me, stand there. Hey, Sean, hey, girl, Camille. Hey, girl, Camille. What the fuck? I look like a bitch at your beck and call? Nope. That right there.
well, the reason sometimes that actually works for them. I have witnessed. I didn't say you.
Try to approach me.
I have witnessed this.
I will personally become a bitch and I will really hurt your feelings.
I've witnessed this.
I'm
And I did not.
old,
And I did
and
not
you don't
think.
know how to come up to me and approach me and say, "Hello, man. How are you?" Like you got some damn sense.
And I did not think this would work. It's a guy I went to high school with. With his brother, and he called her a bitch. He said, "Bitch, what's your number?" She said, "I'm not no bitch, but my number's this." And I just looked at her and I said, I said, that's it's pretty bad, but oof.
Because I'm quick to say, "Baby, bitch, what's your number?" I don't know. Ask your mama. That's the bitch. But then it be quick, but like, so you just call my mama a bitch? Do I look like a bitch? Because I'm a female, I'm a bitch. So if I'm a female and I look like a bitch, then your mama must be a bitch because she's a female. So we all gonna be bitches. So if you don't like me calling your mama a bitch, don't call me a bitch. Period.
Awaken some memories.
I didn't call a girl. I said when you come with some foolishness, hell yeah, I'm gonna give you some aggressive shit because you too damn old for that shit. It's time to grow up. You ain't gonna be staying young forever. We all age. We all. If God blesses you with another birthday.
Another birthday. So, y'all been drinking? Huh? Oh yeah. You good?
What a freaking surprise! Hey, friends. Hey, none of y'all Negroes text me either. No, but I knew we wasn't gonna walk because it was raining. But
So, actually,
I don't want to study no more.
she got study. So the topic we were jumping into, she had a
Sorry, I had a rant about
rant because she had a memory about. I don't know if it was a memory. I don't know what it was.
It was a memory.
It was a memory.
I do got mad because like you trying to holler at me and you didn't approach me the right way, so I ignored him. And then next thing you know, he called me a bitch. So I called his mama a bitch.
Well, what started that was I went from people need to have their own minds. And I was talking about when guys get rejected, girls too, when they just ask for the number or something like that, and they cock an attitude because that person won't give them their damn number. It's like, chill out. It's just a number. Shit. Because I've had girls.
You wasn't that cute anyway.
I've had girls do that. get mad at me because I want that number. One girl, I was telling her, I was just being nice. I'm not attracted to her. What? I'm just saying. I'm a nice dude. I'm not gonna be like,
I asked what
bitch.
was wrong with her. I really wanted. I said, what was wrong with her? Because I just wanted to know. What was something really wrong?
She wasn't attractive for me. Just did what it was.
Oh.
Said long titties. Just being honest. She seemed like a nice girl. I just wasn't for me. And her friends hyped her up to come talk to me. Because the friend wanted to talk to me, but she was like, oh, yeah. So they hyped her up.
Oh, she had the sagging boobs.
But I'm not mean like that. So another fucked up story is one of my ex-girlfriends when I was living in Milton. I wasn't supposed to be with her. Her friend wanted to talk to me. And then she scooped in and said, oh, I'll talk to him for you. Yep.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And we ended up talking. I found out later. I said, "Damn, you ain't shit."
That's
Look. Don't let nobody talk to nobody for you.
ever.
You better stomach and do it yourself.
That's all.
Girl, I get his nipple for you. Yeah, she did. I don't even think they were friends after that.
Now, I had one person do that. And that was my cousin. Mm-hmm. But she really was trying to get his number for me.
And how did that go?
We dated.
Oh, okay.
We dated. And then we broke up, and now he's in the military in Japan.
Oh, okay, come meet you out.
I mean, we're not together anymore, but we're still good friends. Matter of fact, I think he's coming home next month.
He comes to the Halloween party. I think I sent you the flyer. I sent it to you, but
You sent one of me from last year.
The flyer that he sent. That's what
I'm sending up the new one I made.
Okay, he's coming back.
My ex. Before.
He's okay. He's cool. I'm cool with him.
He's cool. Apparently, I'm the one that broke his heart. Let him tell the story. I'm the one that broke his heart. He broke up with me, but I guess when he came back from boot camp, I guess he thought he was gonna go all in. But then I started dating, and so I broke his heart. I guess. And I didn't tell him until after he paid for my meal.
See?
What? Somehow gonna pay for my meal.
That's funny.
I hear stuff. I'm like, okay.
But now, for real, he was gonna pay for my meal anyway, just because he's that type of guy.
He did. He was sad, but he did.
But he was gonna pay for my meal regardless.
No,
Because
no.
he's that type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Paying with tears in his eyes.
He did. He lost all the light in his eyes. only men understand that. Light in the eyes is dead.
He had his shop. I gave him a second.
I know, but it's like it's called unintentionally playing around. It's like you don't think you are, but you might be. In his mind, he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I think everything cool, but everything ain't cool." And then he come in, and now he realized, "Oh shit."
So what happened? No, what happened was we had a slip up. It was like it's been a long time since we had a slip up. We had a slip up.
It happens. I mean.
But then he didn't want it, so I was like, okay, well that was just a one-time slip up. So I couldn't help it if somebody else like wooed me and came in the picture and.
Hey, I'm just here. Shit.
Wait.
So
She's talking about the same nigga.
Okay, so me and him had our slip up. Yes, I was talking to this person, but we weren't.
Oh shit!
official.
You see your man.
But then nobody knew we was talking because I kept that on the BS.
I just figured because we actually had time today.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't happen often.
Because even my friend that knows everything about me, he didn't even know. I kept that on the
You
BS.
good? Shit, I'm just.
Only person I think that knew was.
Oh, she wasn't here. I'm doing my thing. Now you good? Shit.
So,
Man, that sounds.
I mean, it's one of those cases where I'm just not gonna wait. Now, okay, right now,
So the president debates is
I
happening.
think I'm gonna wait.
I might watch it.
I'm not gonna wait.
No.
Do I have anybody right now? No.
I talked about what's it called? Passing away.
Right.
Damn. I just literally had a whole talk about this man. Now I forgot this man's name.
Oh, no reason.
Anyways. Oh
It was
yeah.
because you was acting very funny Sunday. I told him how you fussed at me too.
You deserve it. Because that was
Very direct.
and as I said,
I didn't mean for it to be direct, but you saw how I played it. It's like I was playing.
Yeah, I saw what you did.
You was, man, but at that point, it's not playing no more.
as I said, there was reason to be suspicious. Okay,
There is reason. Yeah.
there is and I could definitely tell you there definitely was, but the way it was addressed, if I were in that position, I would feel humiliated.
He probably did.
Oh, he did. He got quite defensive.
Okay, so first of all, this is what happens
Very defensive.
when I don't have my medication. I was already pissed off, and I had alcohol in my system.
And I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I'm just,
In fairness, I was told to do that.
I don't know where Jarvis at. Y'all
I
be
was
at all
told.
time.
Wait a minute. Was I not told to do that?
Yeah, Dre didn't tell you to do that.
Was I not told to do that?
He did tell him.
I was told to do that.
But look at the source. Who told you?
Man, you could have might have pulled him to the side though.
Right.
I mean, but it's us. Like
That's different
the
though.
crew.
But he doesn't know that.
Everybody else
we
know.
about it. Anyway. But yeah.
He probably don't know that I know.
He's look. This man's confused.
Yeah.
Like he trying to. He not even where he need to be. He don't even know if he want to be over there. I'm just being honest. 1 minute he don't like. 1 minute he don't like. The next minute, oh, me love.
Scrabble or whatever it's called. Connect.
But the main topic was, do people have their own minds? And I guess that could be part of that too. Shit. But
Oh yeah, it can be. Hold on.
because people just I don't know. People don't know what they want. They just follow people. Just do shit. Just do it. Mm-hmm.
And some people just. I think sometimes when people are like raised a certain way, it might not encourage honest expression. It can make them put on an identity that's not them for a very long time. And then when they want to explore themselves, the real them, you know,
They gonna explore.
the real them.
It was funny. It was funny what Dre said.
The real them can come off jarring to others.
Right.
Surely did. It scared the shit out of me.
Dre made me think he want a tag team. I said, "Oh my!"
But then, but he outspit it because I said, well, did you do that because you miss me?
He did.
Like, because me and him hang out, like, more frequently now,
Yeah.
it's like when you see him, no, or that's a reach.
Look, let me tell you a story. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you a quick story because that's what made me think of this story. I had an old homegirl, her boyfriend, cool. She's like, "Hey, let's have a threesome." I said, "Okay, I ain't do it. I ain't never had a threesome," but he's like, "Yeah." And then I started clicking in my head. I said, "Why do you want to have a threesome with me so bad?" And I'm thinking, because it's like, I think he want to watch you do it, and then while you do it, he'll get behind you, get you. So I don't know. But then I heard after she told me that like he do that, like he swing both ways. So I was like, oh, I know what this nigga trying to do.
Yeah.
So,
You saved yourself.
but no, like,
Oh,
when
man.
you see
A
him,
whole fight from happening now.
you see me.
Good job.
Or sometimes when you see
That's
me,
exactly
you
how
see
that
him. our friendship kind of got closer over the years.
Yeah.
And so I guess with me being gone for a week, I guess he considered he is an extension of me.
Yeah.
So hanging with him was like hanging with me.
She slips up. She slips up.
So baby, that's a stretch.
I see what you're trying to do, but I just don't think.
But the thing is, he would have never really hung out with him if it wasn't for me.
Right.
That's how they really met.
But
Yeah.
he's been looking for guy friends. You know.
You will.
And he's
Then what are you two? Oh well, I guess you guys are elevated status to brothers.
Yeah,
That's
we're
different.
We're like family.
Yeah, that's different.
Unless
Yeah, because
the Alabama genes, like.
Oh no.
Kick you hard.
That's the Alabama team.
because at one point he looked at me that way and I said, I do not. I said, let's be real. I look at you like another brother.
Yeah, but he looked at you. I know he. I'm just saying.
Look at me. Why are you doing no motions?
Because that's how he looked at you.
Yeah, precisely that.
You saw it too?
What? So what else?
No, I'm just saying.
Ah.
Intuitively,
That was the only time
I
I had was because people had their own mindsets.
Yeah, it's good to have your own mindset and be you.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's encouraged at a younger age so that you can avoid the awkwardness of trying to express yourself in your late 20s and early 30s.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Well, some people don't do it to their 40s, which is
Damn.
really bad.
Mm.
Yeah.
B.
But how do you think a person should go about it if they have been repressing themselves all these years? It's because naturally it's not going to come out in a tame kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, it's like when you put something under immense pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So they kept it in the closet like Michael Jackson said.
Right.
Why y'all making
So, like,
that?
how...
That's the name of the song.
I know what it was. God damn it.
But well...
It was a good song.
But what do you think would be a viable option for those people?
I feel like a person, because it depends who's around them, because they should be able to, like, okay, I'm going to go on a journey and figure out who I am.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they can sit there and think like that and be like, okay, something ain't right. And I don't know what I want to do. So they go on a journey and figure out what they want to do. But I do understand I understand that because I was raised like really Christian and all that stuff. So that's probably why I'm freaky. Cause you looking at you, but
So I'm not freaky. I don't know what you're talking about.
cool man. What you say?
I am not. I am wholesome.
Oh,
You believe that?
You said what?
I know that.
You believe that?
I know
oh,
You don't believe that.
oh,
that. I know that.
You're too smart.
I must have been.
I know that.
We're having self-awareness. This is a self-awareness
I don't know what kind of drugs I've been on then.
Some things used to be
That's great.
because if you get it all out, it ain't nothing to discover. It's gonna not have the thrill to discover it.
You can always discover more things.
right. Just unlimited potential.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I am hopeful. I'll let you discover if I am or not. But I am hopeful.
Well, I'm on the podcast, so I can't say stuff.
Yeah, so, it can be very difficult for people who are raised in very religious households. So it is a good question, what you said. I think at some point you have to ask yourself, even if you are raised in a certain way religious-wise, what is it that you want as a person? And understand that your wants and your needs and your desires do matter. So it requires a little bit of shift in thinking, but it's possible. It's possible. And the alternative to that, usually what I found is happening with a lot of people who repress themselves. And I am going to speak specifically on like people being queer because that's my experience. is that typically people who repress that, it'll come out in a nasty way if they don't express it. And so that can also be a wake-up moment. But you don't want it to get there where you're like, messing around with, kids or people's husbands or whatever. Once those thoughts start hitting you, that's maybe when you should be like, maybe I need to rethink some stuff.
That's why I think a lot of
Temperamental.
parenting. Look, I get parents. I get it. I know you don't want your kids to busting nuts. I understand. I don't want my daughter or my son busting nuts. But
I didn't want to. I didn't want my nigga either. They gonna tell me what he did in my bathroom. Cause he so stayed in there for a good minute.
Oh.
well, I'm gonna let you figure that out.
I know, but
I know what he did. My
My
cousin. This was the funniest thing. My cousin was in there. She know my cousin. I ain't gonna say it. But my cousin was in there. My grandma told my son, "You been in that shower a long time." I just started laughing. Then I saw the lotion over. I said, "Oh no, boy."
But it's crazy because it's so human nature and how our body literally responds. It's like a biological thing of how our body reacts and how it changes. You got that talk when you was in fifth grade probably about how your body's going to be changing. But how your body's going to be changing and stuff like that. And at that age, you're like, ew, gross, ew. But then when you experience it firsthand, that your body and
At least
the chemicals and all that stuff is just different.
Well, hopefully
your mindset is different.
Somebody gave him talk.
The girls that you thought
I doubt it.
No.
The girls that you thought was cooties is now looking kind of cute. The boys that you thought had cooties, you like, ooh, looking mighty.
I know when I first ejaculated, I ain't know what to say. I was like, I don't know if I go to my mama or my daddy. Because I ain't know. I was like, oh Lord, I was confused.
The first time I initially became a woman, I passed out.
What you mean you passed out?
I passed out.
Oh.
And not passed out because of seeing it. I think because how my body responds to it.
Oh, okay.
I just end up passing out.
Yeah.
But,
was it like heavy or was it just...
That's when we discovered I had intensive cramps.
Oh, okay.
So, but it was like, I felt lightheaded because I guess all the adrenaline and all that stuff like that, it caused me to get lightheaded.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in a sense. But.
Did you say something to your mama?
Hell, she was at work when this happened. So I passed out on the floor when she came home from work.
Damn.
It was not really. Oh, that's.
And that, ain't no telling how long I was passed out either.
Oh my God. Yeah, I definitely think more parents gotta be willing, and I feel like it happens more in our generation. But like growing up when we were kids, wasn't a whole lot of parents talking to a whole lot of kids about that.
My parents talked about it, but also on that religious side. So my dad was like, "This is when I got caught looking at some stuff." It's my uncle's fault, but he was like, "Look, I understand. You're getting older, you become a teenager, you're feeling things, you're feeling, but you have sisters, you have a mother." He said, "You gotta respect them."
But then when it builds up to where you think you're ready to put into action.
Oh, I was, I was scared.
Honestly, I could have choose better than my first time. The car was not a real thing. It was my 18th, like literally on my 18th birthday.
It was an apartment.
The song was Birthday 6 by Jeremiah. Literally. That was my gift.
Come on, you writing the whole note.
Birthday 6.
Color, song, mood.
Well,
Everything.
At least you had a song.
Right.
Wait.
I didn't have a song.
Wait.
Family Guy was on TV.
Me neither.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you. Snuck and put him on my checkout list, so I got kicked out of school early so I could have my birthday present.
Wow.
Mm.
You were. I never did nothing like that. I mean,
I worked in the front office, so I had access to everybody's card.
She taught my first taught me into doing it. I was like really nervous. So we half did it the first time.
What's half?
So you real freaky, but y'all standing up. She had some tights on. I slide between, but then stick it in. Yeah, so she was having the time of her life, and I'm like this, and I'm like scared.
So you played.
Yeah. So then she was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I don't think we should have did this. I don't know." She was like, "It's okay." Like I was dead ass. Like I was worried. I was like dead ass worried. She's like, "It's okay. I'm sorry. I just really wanted something." And I said, "It's okay." She said, "We'll wait."
No. Mine, we had a love-hate relationship 1 minute. Like, it was like Jody and Yvette. Mm-hmm. That's how we were. Jody and Yvette.
Nice.
And we were like that for about 10 years.
Oh.
We dated other people, but somehow we still kind of, and then we was like that for 10 years until I had to just like draw that line.
That nigga say ain't nobody to the wedding. I'm just
like he came up to the school and saw me. He came up to the school, see me.
Okay.
Come on, school. He would check on my mama. My mom still knows me to this day. But yeah, I just couldn't. After that, he went and did what he did or whatever. I just couldn't fathom being nobody's stepmama at the age of 19. So
I mean, no.
Yeah. No. But like I said, this was an ongoing thing for 10 years because it was something about him and I guess something about me that we just couldn't let go.
The lust demon.
I think that's what it was. I think it was the lust. The talking, the touching, I could actually end up converting him from Muslim to Christianity.
And then having your first experience with somebody too.
And I never, so I heard about people, being of Muslim faith, but experiencing, like talking and dealing with somebody in a romantic manner like that was totally different, which was some of the reasons that caused the arguments because my faith and his faith were two different things.
He was straight, like real Islam Muslim, right?
Yeah.
Just straight up. Okay, I was just wondering.
And but then I guess because
I don't know, like sometimes.
Well, okay, so over the years, he started questioning stuff because I talked about, I was involved very heavily in church as far as travel. I love to travel with my church.
The only reason I said that is because do you know how hard it is to have a conversation with Muslims?
It is hard. It's hard. It was. That's why I said we were like Yvette and Jody, but I was so passionate about my Christianity and I love to travel with my church mainly because and I know it's crazy to say not necessarily because of Christianity, but we was able to travel and go to different places. So the church paid for it. So it's not like my mom, had to come out of pocket a lot or whatnot. So I was able to explore different parts of the U.S. through them. So that's one of the great things that I love about it. So I'm expressing it. And so I guess over the years, it kind of questioned some things. And he talked about how my religion was stupid and all that stuff. And that was really like what broke my back because I called him all types of niggas and everything. Like I was one of those females. But one day I had a performance at a high school. And guess what? He showed up, like, blew my mind. Because I never expected.
Love you too.
I never expect somebody of that faith to like come and you like supporting me. I was like,
look, you be surprised what a woman can make a man do.
Now, in this present day and age, when he's going through stuff, which sometimes he lost one of his big people, which is birthday. His birthday was like his father's birthday. And so when he's going through stuff or whatnot, the first thing I notice on his social media is he's like praising God, asking for prayers. Lord, give me through this. And I'm like, you came so far because you would never. And I was like, well, is this what I was kind of low key purposeful? But I was trying to, but I didn't even see that because I was in a lustful state of mind. We both was in a lustful state of mind.
That's what it sounds like.
Because when I say, I mean, looking at it back now,
Yeah.
I can't say nothing. So once I actually broke my virginity and let it go, then when that Zeke nigga came out. Like wholesome Zoe went to the back end.
Oh yeah, y'all did meet that persona, didn't y'all?
Yeah,
Jack Rabbits. We were like Jack Rabbits.
You scared them when that persona came out. You know that, right?
What you did?
I didn't do nothing.
I think the better word is entertain.
I did.
She say she don't never do nothing.
I couldn't do nothing. What position was I in?
Oh, I can imagine.
Stress.
I can imagine.
What position was I in?
I know.
I was kind of held down. So what could I do?
Everything.
Against my will.
She started.
No, I did not. That your sisters did that.
So you wanna? Never mind. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Wanna what?
Nothing. I'm just
now see, don't make me go like I do with them children. Come on, be a man about it. Say with your chest. Be a man about it. Say with your chest.
You ain't want no dances. You ain't want to do nothing.
Well, we do that for each other. We do it to each other. Every time it's each other's birthday, we kind of do that.
That's real love.
But then again, my behind was already had alcohol in my system, so of course I'm going to say stuff like that. I got alcohol in my system.
Drunk man tells no tales.
And that's the truth.
I didn't show some tales now when I'm drunk. I didn't want it for real.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, my experience wasn't that big of a deal. It was the day after Thanksgiving. I was 17. It was in my aunt's house. Well, it was where I was living. But it was simple.
I was 18.
Nothing crazy.
We ain't had no console, so
it just didn't go well, but it was okay. I didn't expect it to.
We had a shower cap. We had no console.
Child.
I really wanted to do it. Then we just fuck the shower.
It was painful.
Yeah. Yeah.
It hurt.
It hurt.
It does hurt for God.
That's why I say it didn't go well, because
of course
it did hurt. Yeah, it definitely did.
Like I knew it was gonna hurt because when I was on the swim team, which was in middle school, so at that time I'm fully going through the womanly stuff. I could not use tampons or nothing. That shit hurt like hell.
Oh my God.
I tried. I couldn't. So if it was that time of the month, I just couldn't swim. And I don't know, maybe, and it could be, and it's nothing I'm embarrassed about.
Yeah.
It could be nothing embarrassed about that. I didn't know how to put it in right.
Mm-hmm.
Who does? You
well,
just poke into something, get in there.
No, the reason why I say that because depending on. Woo!
Look, and it's
what I meant
we were both virgins when we did. I don't know about old dude, but me.
When I said that, it's because my family, the women in my family, don't use that, so they can't guide me out of properly.
Oh, so you really had to just
go for what you.
Yeah.
Wing it. I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
I wish we were friends. I could have taught you. It's weird that I know, but I had a lot of female friends growing up, and they used to just overshare.
And my female friends didn't even use that either. Was making it even worse. I had nobody.
They used to overshare.
Yeah, the fact that I know.
Well, you got sisters.
Yeah, I use tampon, and not for me, but
right.
Clearly.
But don't you think that now it's kind of knowledgeable for men to know?
Depends.
I mean, yeah, I think so, especially because there's a possibility
You have a
daughter.
daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's rare hearing of single dads, but God forbid.
Really?
I don't think it's rare.
It's
I've
not-
heard about it a lot.
Well, the reason why I say that is because it's not, you don't hear it as much
Because
on
they
social
don't
media that
talk
often.
about it.
Yeah.
You're more of a single mother because that's the trend per se. But
Well, that's what's going to be talked about because in our society, men,
right,
a lot of men just are mute.
like my granddad was a single father. My grandma died at a very young age. Matter of fact, my grandma died at the age I am now.
That's really young.
She died at the
extremely
age
young.
that I am now.
Wow.
So
Wow.
the fact that I'm finna surpass my grandmother's age is like one blessing. But he had 6 kids. He had 4 boys, 2 girls. So he had 2 women in the house. How to figure out how to teach them how to be women.
Yeah.
So I know guys be like, my sometimes like, ew, I don't want to know all this stuff, but it's kind of like in today's society, you gotta know this stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I think in general, you're supposed to.
you
Like
need
it's
to know.
it's not like you're gonna be raised in a house. I mean, some people are raised in a house with boys, but I think it is useful to have that information. Yeah, I grew up with a sister, and then I just always, because I was always the gay best friend back then. Now I have many more male friends and female friends, but back then I was always the gay best friend. So females would be like, "Hey, let me show you this." I used to be like,
I
okay.
didn't care.
It's like,
Yeah, too bad.
so uncomfortable sometimes,
I felt-
but I would be like, "Okay."
I felt dirty when I
Yana was more open with that. Desiree a little bit less, but
I felt
why are
dirty.
y'all telling me that?
You're name dropping people. That's
Y'all never fucking know shit.
terrible.
Y'all be on this shit.
You never name drop in case you get famous.
I
That's
felt
just
dirty. So
Actually, not bad. If it was some look, if it was some crazy shit, I wouldn't have said that. You know, crazy shit. It's just sharing about lady things and things that
I
they
felt
want to know.
dirty of sharing that, but now I'm just like, okay, if a man want to do, I'm like, hey, I'm self cleaning this week.
Okay.
It's like the only thing you gonna get is a little surface. That's it. Don't touch me.
You get a certain age, shit, that's all you need. We're talking about that at work. I'm just being honest. You get a certain age, shit, that's all you need.
Well, I can't relate to that, but I understand what
Yeah,
you're saying.
like if I'm fucking you because you want to get fucked. Not saying I don't want it. Just saying, you want to good. Shit. Who's I'm to stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't relate to that. But all the way as much as possible.
Don't get me wrong. I like to do it. Shit.
8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours.
Shit. That long. My max is 5. I think I did 6 when I was high one time.
No, I'm actually sure my longest one was about 10.
You know what? I don't know what's my longest.
But there was other things that happened in between.
My bad. Let me tell you one time.
You know what?
My
I
back
don't.
was hurt. Like, it was on
But didn't you feel really good? Like my core felt
Yeah,
so
it felt
good.
strong.
Your core feels really good after that.
I'm like,
For me,
I
don't.
like this.
I don't care about it.
Yeah.
Time can pass by, and I really won't know it. Like for me, I don't care how long it is.
I don't think
I want
people paying attention to it.
what I want is my thrill. What I want is my satisfaction.
But I don't think people really count. Well, I ain't gonna say no people. Some people probably do count.
I don't think most people count.
Yeah, you just doing it.
It's just you'll notice. Like for me, I noticed afterwards. I wasn't trying to count,
Right.
and then afterwards, I'm like, oh wow, it's been.
We're not trying to be on that hard ass floor 5
Now
hours.
I will say this:
Back hurt like a motherfucker.
I have to learn that sometimes guys will be sick because once they ejaculate or whatnot, they kind of have to take a little break. I don't be wanting breaks. Don't stop. Keep going.
Well, there's things you could do
Sit on the face.
during the middle times.
Like what?
You know.
Sit on the face, lick on the coochie.
Right.
I don't want that.
You don't like licking on the coochie?
No.
No, she's like,
That's
Yes.
okay.
No, I want you to keep doing that.
Oh, all right.
that's what she wants to.
While it's recharging, sit on his face.
I don't want that. I'm just speaking. So for me,
She's like, stop.
so
keep
for
going.
me, okay, the sitting on the face, eating or whatever, that's cool. No, that's a little small foreplay.
You're gonna be rolling your eyes after a
And then
while.
after the but after you do the foreplay for so long, I want the real thing, and I want to stay on the real thing. I don't want to go back to that. I want to get the real thing because I can actually feel it in my soul. I can't feel it in my soul. Like I won't.
Really?
She's the first girl
Huh?
I ever heard say they were like most women I know would rather they pussy ate.
No, I want.
That's true. Even most of my female friends have said that.
Yeah,
like
the
they
only one
prefer
I
that.
know who said I'd rather dick than pussy.
I'd
rather dick than head. My bad.
Woo, he just took a short left.
But yeah, most women I know like head. Like they love dick, but they say something about that head.
Like,
No, she likes.
It's a good foreplay. It's a good foreplay to get it.
Foreplay.
She likes aggression.
They talking about I can see.
It gets to get me stimulated, get me riled up,
Right.
and I'm like, okay.
But then once you're there, you want
And then once I'm there, give me the real shit, and then we're gonna stay there.
right.
Because
Keep driving the car 100 miles an hour.
Most girls
Go
I know-
150.
Go, oh,
See, that's too much. I'll tell you this,
you understand? That's
that's rare.
very.
Because
I know.
most women, the last one I was with, she could not. I had to literally slow myself back to the point where I had to regress from because I'm used to tearing shit up. She's like, oh, you gonna kill me? So I was like, so I'm over here gotta go like this.
I don't care if I say don't stop. I fucking mean like I know guys like hear females say oh don't stop is like one of those things. When I say it, I fucking mean it. Like I don't want you to stop. Like I want you to keep going.
That's what you gotta like.
I want like the energizer button.
Stop.
I
Do
do.
you know how hard it is to control yourself
I do.
and not go ham? It is hard.
You know how many times one tried to he tried to lift himself up, but I wouldn't let go. He's like, you gotta let me go, and I was like, no. You gotta let me go, and I was like, no.
just simply no.
No. I said just like that. I said no.
Yeah, that takes a lot of.
He looked at me like.
Yeah, that's rare.
That just takes a lot of energy. I mean, it can happen.
Yeah.
It can happen,
Right
especially if you have good chemistry with somebody, and if you're not lazy. Some people are lazy during sex, especially Americans.
Now
just
I
wanna
have
be
now
serviced the whole time.
my experience. I have tried, and I don't know if this is a guy thing or it just depends on the guy. In my experience, I tried to share the load. I don't want it to, like I said, be the one that's lazy and just never give, and they do all the giving.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, okay, well, let me give a little something. But then when I try to give, it's like I'm overtaking it, and they just want to do all the giving, and my job is just to receive. But I don't want to feel, and I say I do. Trust me, I do not mind that. But subconsciously, I don't want it to be embedded into where well, I'm always giving and she ain't giving. When I try to give,
had a guy who likes to get dominated at the same time.
I think the important thing is to listen to the body of the person.
But so my thing is this: why? So it comes with a question, like a real question.
What's up?
So why is it there are some guys that don't like to be dominant?
I don't know.
What is the logic reason with not being with a female being dominant in bed? And
some guys just don't like it.
Is it but I'm saying, is it a masculine thing where they just have to that's their territory and they have to be in control?
Mm-hmm.
You see how I'm trying to flip into a discussion?
I know. I don't
really,
honestly. I don't.
It's
maybe
one of those characteristics.
It could be.
I think it's a good question. I don't think anybody here is equipped to answer that.
No. To be honest, I'm a guy who likes. I like both. You want me to dominate you? I destroy you. You want me? You want to dominate me? Give me. Do what you gonna do.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. As long as the action can keep going, it's whatever.
Give me is what got you.
That's fine.
Give me some.
You can tie me up. Don't put blindfold me, but you can tie me up and just ride all day long. That's what you want to do. Especially get me on a good day when I'm energized. Woo! You got it.
For me, it's whatever works for the person. You want to tie up, whips, chains.
Because everybody ain't gonna get that.
I always wondered that had to do with the male characteristic of, does a man feel more in control and dominant when he is the one taking control during the intimacy?
I guess some people might.
I think when it comes to preferences, I think sometimes it's complicated, really. Because it could be social conditioning. It could be trauma. It could be a whole bunch of different things.
Because you know, males are taught that they have to be dominant.
Yeah.
Like they're the top.
Just
Everything falls on their shoulders
Keep
because
going.
they're the ones to lead, and the women are supposed to follow.
Tell me something.
Yeah.
So does that mindset concur in the bedroom as well?
It could.
It can.
It could.
I can definitely see how social concepts can play a part in the bedroom.
Because a lot of my friends and people I talk to, most of them are kind of like how everybody is. Like, look, it's either this or that. We can trade places.
Right.
Places.
Trading places. Come on,
They can do
Usher.
the give and take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Queer icon. But yeah, Usher.
Oh,
but
not too much.
Now I did have one guy that I knew. He called himself he was glorified Minute Man. He's proud of. He said, "I'm gonna get mine." So I guess that's part of.
glorified.
He didn't care. He said, "I'm gonna get mine. You better get yours."
A serial displeaser. Wow.
So I'm gonna bust it if you ain't getting nothing to wear.
I've only
That's
heard.
terrorism.
I've heard people complain about that. I've heard people complain about that.
I ran into a woman like that.
What?
Oh yeah, I have
I
too.
was pissed.
Yeah, I've
Wait,
heard
I
about
missed
it.
that.
Anyway.
Ran to women that's
obviously.
Like a woman to like quick come. Like I don't care if that's what you do. It is. I'm not
Quick
mad.
what?
She like came quick. Like 1 minute she done. What made me mad is the fact that you gonna get on there, tad up, you come, and then I'm done. Oh, you done? No ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's switch it for a bit.
So you were a dildo.
Pretty much.
So let's switch it for a bit. What if like that's how like it's not? Let's say it's not consistent, but that's just in that time period. That's how their body responds. Like literally, that's just the relief that their body get, and then like they legitimately don't.
No, I'm not mad about the fact that if she busts fast, that's fine.
That's a compliment.
Yes, but you wait for the get me all.
Or what
Right.
if, because I have, maybe I watched too much TV, I don't know if it's real, but they say there's people that have that condition where they
No, some people.
bust fast and they're done, and they can't help it.
No, I'm not mad about that.
Like,
But she
No, I'm
might-
not saying you're not mad
yeah.
about it, but I said, what do you
just
you
gotta
don't know until you actually have instances
Yeah,
with her, and then that's when you
Well,
find
that's
out.
a dip. I'll say this. That's a dip. If that was our first time,
Yeah,
that would be different.
Yeah.
and
I'm not
then
gonna get mad
but
at you. You don't know that.
well, no, but I'm saying
How
it's
dare you?
not saying it's the first time, but it keeps happening, and then it comes to find out if
Yeah.
they have
Well,
that
if that,
condition.
well, I'm not gonna. Yeah, if she got a condition, she nut fast, and it is what it is. It's fine. But we in a
But you still stay
relationship.
with them.
You gonna learn how to use them hands? You gonna suck that dick? We gonna figure it out.
And typically, because I had an ex that was like that. If a person finishes fast, they recover fast too. Just my experience.
But I feel like if, let's say,
Because for
If
some people,
I
that's a deal
was-
breaker.
if I were your partner and something like
Yeah,
that,
want somebody to
then
let
I
you
feel like, okay. I feel like if I was a woman, I'd be like, okay, well, I nut fast, but I know he need to go a little longer, so I might need to jack him off first,
Right.
or I'll jack him off after I'm done.
give him a little sloppy
Yeah,
toppy.
make sure he good. Or
Stick
vice
it in your
versa,
ear.
like, let's say, I nut fast and dick don't work no, so I'm gonna eat that pussy to make sure you come. I feel like you should have that mindset. Like, I gotta make you come somehow.
Right.
So,
Sharing is caring.
exactly.
Okay. Well, what if you got it to where it takes a guy a fucking long time to come?
What's a long time?
Well, then you have to get.
Like,
free.
no, what is the long time? Like, I need to know.
I mean, I know I didn't have that
And-
problem. I'm just saying.
But something.
Hey.
There again, like it's rare, but you have people that it takes a lot of stamina just.
No,
to make
that's true. Like with head.
And so
Let's
with
think about
women, if they doing
Yeah, you
all
got
that
to
they
be knowing
can,
what
that
you
their
doing.
body is capable of doing, and that man still can't come,
Well, they got figured out.
Yeah.
what do you do?
I think so. I mean, if it's a relationship thing, I think it just has to be a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I have found, and even like a lot of people on social media talk about this, if you're like a Twitter user or whatever, but a lot of guys are like addicted to porn. And so for a lot of them, they can't finish during sex because they're used to finishing during porn or finishing themselves off. So in that case, there has to be a conversation of, hey,
I'm gonna
either
tell y'all.
make a change or
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I told y'all this before. I had a conversation with a friend. Your hand will always be tighter than that pussy. So what the problem is? Do not death grip your dick. I know it sounds funny. Do not death grip your dick because you're gonna mess up your sensation, and then when you put it in her, you ain't gonna feel nothing.
Yeah.
You're gonna be doing
I've heard of that happening to a lot of guys. That's a real thing.
Because she can't death grip. Most women can't. But she can't death grip, and
not to that extent.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
And first of all, let me tell you, you are fucking your dick up doing that. Don't hurt your dick. Why you got a death grip? I know you just trying to rip that shit off.
And then you cause that actually also causes, and so does porn, but like erection problems in the future. Like in the 40, when you're 40, you gotta take pills to get hard.
Your dick don't work no more.
Yeah. You're like, what happened? You're like, I mean, you're watching porn all the time.
Take a break. That's why girls, when they don't use vibrate all the time. You can use it sometimes. Don't be
every two days, every 1 day,
fuck your shit up
every day.
So just take a break.
Rose hate to see you coming.
Rose shivers.
Just take a break and relax.
You gotta spread it out a little bit.
But I feel like normally for most men, just from talking to guys, that if the pussy just you don't want to as soon as you like stick it in there sometimes, and I can go a minute, but sometimes that thing just wet, acting stupid. You gotta do this. Hold on. Wait a minute.
It's the movement for me. That movement was so perfect.
Yeah. That's how you know when a dude doing all that. That's how you know he trying not to. Oh.
Wait a minute, do the movement again.
When you go like this, you go. Whoo. This just whoo.
Oh, that's good to know.
That reminds me of that Kendrick Lamar song.
Shut up.
Which Kendrick Lamar song? Who bear telling? Who bear messing?
I didn't have that
Some
experience.
Kendrick Lamar song that was on that's been going crazy on TikTok. It was like talk about pushing people off like that's what that was playing.
Woo! Who bear you messy?
That's like, get it out there. But nah, when dudes do that, they trying to get control back. It just that's a compliment, ladies. Like if you get, whew, I mean it good. Now some ladies ain't. If it take a good minute, it's something ain't right. Like I mean, like I'm sitting here for 2 hours doing this, something ain't right. I done been there. One time spit on the back.
You did what?
I was like, pretend I finished. I was like, oh, you good? Yeah. I said, yeah, I finished. I did not finish. Like, it ain't no fun. You just sitting there 2 hours, nothing. Shit, I mean, something went right. I'm ashamed one time I had to close my eyes and think about something.
Oh my!
I felt bad. It's her fault. She wasn't doing nothing. She was just sitting there like a pillow princess. Shit. You ain't doing no movements, nothing. You just sitting there.
Right. It's fucking a mannequin.
Shut up.
Who
I'm not
talking?
even talking to you.
Who talking?
I'm not even talking to you.
I know.
There's 2 other people in this room, so
I
I
know.
have to evolve around you.
Look, I didn't say nothing. Who did I say something?
I said shut up.
I don't know who
And the person you know who I said shut up to.
Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear.
And all you had to make a sound.
I ain't making no sounds.
Yes, you did.
I'm just trying to take control.
Don't be what, boy. Boy.
Oh, that's on camera. Pooh Bear.
Yeah, he the new host because
The co-host don't show up no more.
The co-host quit.
No,
he just text me. He said he ain't gonna be able to come up.
I fired the co-host.
You fired him.
I fired.
Why you? I liked him.
You gotta show up
We got stuff going
Sometimes
on.
people can't show up to work.
for.
That's true.
Well, damn, you useless at that point.
It's hard to come. Sometimes you got tough days.
Yeah.
For months and months.
You never had those employees like
Oh,
that
Lord.
just show up whenever.
Can't stand them motherfuckers.
You see them once every 3 weeks, and you be like, "I thought you quit."
I gotta do all the work.
And they be like, "Nah, I'm here. I just been busy."
No,
You wondering why they ain't fired yet? But they ain't.
What they
That's
said,
because that employee got pulled. That's why.
a man don't work, don't eat.
Oh man.
Don't work, don't eat.
Don't be skinny then.
Look, y'all gotta work. Men work.
Man don't work.
I like.
I would never date a man that ain't working, because if you ain't working, what the hell am I supposed to do? What can you do for me? I damn sure cook for you.
But the lady said independent, so
I'm
I'm with you on that, but I'm just saying that's what they.
I mean, if I'm fucking working, your ass better be fucking working. If you're able bodied.
She said, "We both working.
We both working.
We both."
And no laying around here. Fuck.
Right.
I agree with that.
Like everything
But
all
a lot,
sweet.
some of the guys come
Wait a
in
minute. Wait a minute.
with
You know
dick
what?
and drinking the
Let me
baby
reverse that. You got two options. Either you working that job, or you gotta be going to school full time, baby.
Full time.
Full time.
Doctor. Lawyer.
Something.
In space.
Something.
That's fair.
Because that school is gonna contribute to you making some income.
Right.
But if you ain't trying to make no income, then what the fuck y'all got you around for?
You know what's funny? I've actually
I agree with that.
been seeing more and more, because of doing readings, I get introduced to a lot of people. I've been seeing more and more about males that actually stay at home.
Ew.
It be house
I'm
husbands.
sorry.
I'd be like, wow.
No disrespect to y'all. If y'all do that, it's cool. I can't do it.
And I'd be looking like, you're okay with that?
I can't do
The
it.
women be okay with that. I'm like,
That's what I was talking
Yeah.
about. They be on
I'm
there
not
talking about
hurt.
so I can take care. I feel weird.
some of them be excited about it. Like some of the people, they're like, oh yeah, I don't care. You doesn't have to
I
work.
talk a lot of shit talking about.
You know the only time you can stay at
Sugar mama.
home.
He keeps the house clean. I'm like, he does?
You know the only time you can stay at home.
Point.
2 reasons: you sick or you done got injured. But if you ain't neither, your ass better be out there be hitting some damn bricks and working at some damn paycheck.
Right. WERQ.
What the fuck? I was not raised to take care of a grown ass man. I was not raised to take care of an able-bodied, working, grown-ass man.
It sucks. I've done it before.
I believe that sucks.
Hell no.
But there's a way to pressure them into getting a job.
Absolutely.
Kinda.
There's a
Some
there's a
bills go behind.
I don't know. My ex,
Look at
you know my ex, right? You know he wasn't into the legal business, right? But before he approached me, what do you think he did?
Shut up. I'm talking to him.
You fucking nice to stop with that.
I'm not. I didn't say anything. What did I say?
What did he do? And he still worked there. But what did he do? Got him a what?
But you know, I agree. You know, I definitely.
I'm just saying.
That was
I
me.
didn't
That
say
was him.
anything.
I said I was
He's
saying.
talking. I'm just listening.
That wasn't me. That was
I didn't say nothing.
Because he knew I wasn't going to deal with that shit.
mm-hmm.
Actually,
I thought he had one before y'all got. I didn't know that. I thought he was already working.
I need another wine.
He had, so we met at a job, but then he left that job.
Oh, okay.
oh, okay.
Okay.
And then he started doing that other side job, but knowing that wasn't going to work with me. So he got another.
Well, at least
job.
it's not like he wasn't working at all. You got some people who just
No, that's how we met, was at work.
won't do it at all. They're like, no.
A lot of old folks like to say it's silent.
And you're like, what do you mean no? They're like, no.
No,
You're like,
but
well-
we met at work. He would walk me to my car every day.
Gentleman things.
That's good.
It's hard to find nowadays.
He still do.
That's good.
It's really hard to find people who will walk you to your car. Open
He
the
will
door.
get, like, if I unlock the car, because you know my plate start working now, he would get in the passenger seat and will reach all the way over to the driver's side and just open.
Come on now.
It is
He
nice
still do.
to experience
it's like
that.
You gotta get a car with automatic doors. He's trying to show you, give you that experience early. Just manually.
You know, we had several arguments in the beginning of the relationship because when I would go grocery shopping, I would bring the groceries in the house. He fussed at me.
You good? Mm-hmm.
He still fusses at me too to this day.
What I do? Oh,
When I try to bring stuff in the house.
Of course, he's a gentleman.
Both of them, I get both of them still fusses at me.
Well, you need to listen. Use your ears. Listen. Don't just hear them. Listen.
We went to Sam's and I lifted that case of water. Put that down.
let me explain this.
This
quick.
is what I do.
Hold on.
Look. Hell,
I'm
this
gonna
is my
ask
excuse. We ain't been to the damn gym, so let me. This is my ways.
But she's not.
I mean,
We ain't been to the gym. Improvise.
that's legit.
Improvise.
That's a legitimate excuse.
That's creative problem.
Because it is kind of heavy on the water bottle together, so improvise.
It is.
You didn't even see Sherry got the muscles going.
You know,
That's strong.
So,
because you
With a
damn
lot
sure ain't
of
gonna be with me when I have to carry him in the house. So
a lot of ladies are not. I'm just gonna say it is what it is. A lot of ladies ain't used to having a man want to do those things or have a man around to do those things, and so they're just in their mind. I guess part of it is being that independent woman. Nothing wrong with that, and part of that just not used to. Man was around, so I had to do it. So
and that was my situation.
I get it.
My dad passed when I was young. It's just me and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
My brother had his own family until he passed, and my other brother lives out of town. So it was just.
There was nobody to depend on.
And then so when I was in college, yeah, okay, I did have guys that would help, but only because I had multiple bags. So you gotta think about it, the parking lot's right here, my dorm's right here. It's gonna be a walk, so of course they wanna come help and bring them in, just because it's a walking distance on a college campus. But if we didn't have that, I didn't got to call. I'm too independent. I'm bougie as hell because I want certain name brand stuff. Whatever.
All women like that.
Hmm?
Most women like that.
I feel like
Well, they're
I
trying to
want-
figure out
that's-
how can I afford it as a college student.
Well, that is a question.
if you want something, you get it.
Big fact.
And
That's
I'm
how
gonna
I
get
see
it. And I'm gonna get it. By damn it, I'm gonna get it. I may not be able to get it right then and there, but trust me, I'm gonna find a way to get it.
Yep.
Right.
The right way.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But I will
The
add
right way.
that some when you run into some men, they just do it just to do it.
I'm trying to learn to be accepting of that, but the thing is, I have people that just like to throw shit in people's faces, so my guard is up about that half the time. Okay, I know you being nice and all, but how do I know if I say so off the wall shit is gonna piss you off? You ain't gonna throw some shit in my face.
Don't you always?
So if somebody does that to you,
They're a piece of shit.
they're not being genuine.
They're a piece of shit.
You
Guess
feel me?
what?
They're not being genuine.
I had to, and I love my mama, but I had to get on the hug this weekend when we had our mother-daughter day because I was like, my car, and she was like, well, did you buy it? Hold on, lady. You made about it, but you gifted it to me, so therefore it's no longer yours, it's mine. And if you got to remind me that you bought it, then it won't fit. Oh, yeah, I be trying to be respectful of my mom, but I have to let her know sometimes business. You don't do that.
It sounds like you stood your ground in a respectful way.
So, if my own mother...
Your mom said you were being mean?
Yeah, she always call me mean because she don't get her way with me. And I don't let her get her way. But...
And shouldn't.
Y'all are very similar.
But this is the thing, though.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though. If my own mother, who has birthed me into this world, can do that, then what makes you think that somebody else ain't going to do that to me?
That's true, however...
And this is a woman that have loved me and raised me for 31 years.
That's not necessarily true, though.
Well, you should peel that back because that could also be trauma, And you don't want to make a decision and say, well, because this person who birthed me did this to me, that means I can't trust nobody.
Everybody gonna do it.
I'm not saying everybody gonna do it, but I know they're capable.
That's
I
fine.
never. I was always told you never put nothing past anybody.
That's
so
true.
I don't put nothing past you. One day you gonna say this shit to me.
But you know,
But
if you
you
have
said it,
like, if you use discernment, right? Because you're a religious girl, if you use discernment, you know what to expect from certain people. You can look at people and be like, "Nah, you ain't the kind of person that's gonna do that. You ain't the kind of person that's gonna do that."
exactly.
But
My
that
discernment
also
was off with a few people.
It's okay. That's what sharpens the discernment even more.
right.
I had a relationship with a person who was friends for years.
And you know, one thing you will,
And I got accused of being something that I would never.
one thing you will learn also with discernment, and I even talked to him about this because this is a harder lesson for some people, is that when you discern people, you're supposed to do it even with your closest friends, and you discern them without using your emotional tie to them. You got to be able to see somebody for who they are, no matter how much you like them, and that's really hard for some people to do because people show you their behaviors early on.
Say that again.
But you might ignore it and be
Say
like, no, they
that
would never. And it's like,
again.
no, nigga, they showed you who they are.
Say that again.
I'm trying to figure out what period.
Say that again.
You got to pay attention to the way they treat other people, the way they treat people around them, the way they carry themselves.
I'm gonna cut this piece out.
They show you.
That.
Or is it that they show their true self when somebody else came around and just brought it out of them?
It was already there.
It's already there.
Yeah.
When people
always come
say
with
that,
warning signs. They
yes.
always give
So
themselves
why
away.
the hell y'all still around this person? Oh,
What are you talking
Yes.
Look, I gotta say this.
this water is so refreshing.
When people say they didn't know, most of the time we did know. We are blinded by other things.
Yeah.
But you see this motherfucker ain't a piece. This is a piece of shit. But you see other things. He gave me this.
Bless
She gave
the
me
baby.
that. He done dicked me down. She done gave me some pussy. So now my mind all
Bless the baby.
You like
Bless,
I can't believe
bless the
you
baby.
can believe it. When you think about it, you can believe it. You knew they were
And
gonna do
this
Bless
what
the
happens.
baby. We in trouble.
And this, as a friend, it's fucking hard when you see your friends dealing with certain people, and you want to say it, but in their eyes they don't see that shit.
Listen, you
They don't see that shit, but everybody else see it. You know this motherfucker ain't shit.
right.
But you still.
And you don't want to control your friends and be like,
hey, well, I feel like Kayla in heaven is telling me I need to be in timeout right now because bang.
you
A
do.
little bit.
You do.
I need to go to timeout.
You do.
Yeah.
You
It's
do.
only 5 minutes.
It be frustrating.
Oh, it do. I stopped like years ago. I tell you, you ask me, I say so and so and this and that, how I feel. After that, you do the fuck you want to do.
There are some friends, and it doesn't offend me anymore because of like my career that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Like doing readings for people, I learned that giving people direction and advice, it don't matter whether they listen to you or not.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're affected by whether they listen to you or not, then check your ego. So like with friends, there's sometimes when you'll have friends who'll be like, give me the cold, hard, honest truth. That's what I want from you. Nothing else. Give me the truth. And then you give it to them, and then they go and do exactly the opposite. And then they be like, damn, you were right. And you're like,
God damn it, didn't we just experience that shit?
you just look and you're like,
Didn't
okay.
we not just experience this shit? And we're still going through this shit almost a year later, damn it.
You know, so you just
At
learn.
this point, I feel like I'm going through the damn divorce too.
You just learn.
Why you being petty?
You learn that if you're gonna put right,
It's
really,
not being
you
petty,
are.
it's
Get a time out. You're
I'm
done.
not being petty. I'm being honest. I am being honest.
But
I done said this shit a year ago. Nigga, we said this shit a year ago. Wait a minute. We was on the damn beach a year ago. Saying this shit. Woo! And what did this person do?
I've been
The opposite.
God
for
damn it.
over a
And
year.
what they doing now?
over a year.
Pussyfooting.
Even being vocal about it.
God damn it. Oh.
Even if it got me cussed out.
Hey,
But yeah.
Shit.
okay, she be alright.
This one the three-way marriage. This was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10-way marriage.
Right.
Yeah, and I do think so. Like I said, you have to check your ego, right? And you also got to understand who you're talking to. For some people, it is really hard for them to receive information because if a person don't trust themselves, they're not gonna trust anything you say.
I want emotional distress.
Doesn't matter.
That's where you learn to detach. If I'm giving you direction, I'm detached from it. Whatever. Okay, you can
gotta-
listen or not listen.
What? Let me ask you this:
Emotional.
Why his decision upset you so much?
It's not, it don't upset me.
It
It's
just-
just you keep coming to me, and I'm like,
You gotta be like, did you tell him like, chill out?
So this is where
No, I know that. I'm just asking.
oh, not throwing it down. You didn't hit a button.
did I tell him to chill out? did I tell him to chill
Like,
out?
I'm about to start twitching and everything. Did I tell him? Did I tell him? Chill out? Threw a whole bucket of ice on him. But no, I feel like
Baby, I even translated in Spanish and Chinese and everything.
ya no está hablando español.
Sometimes you gotta. I don't know.
But also the healthy thing to learn to do. So if you ever run across that situation again, and because of the way you care about your friends, you probably will run across it again, is
At this point, I say
draw
go.
boundaries with people and be like, hey, I don't want to hear no more of this.
I said go to hell.
It was
Oh, that works too.
Come on, go to hell.
You
Go
just,
ahead.
See, I don't cuss people out or tell them to go to hell. I just be like,
On Sunday, I had a whole lot of choice words.
I just be like,
I mean, and you still said them in a way that it needed to be said because it could have been a lot worse.
No, it's not true.
It could have been a whole lot worse.
This is charging.
The show could have.
You need another.
You said I could have what?
It could have been a whole lot worse. I actually like the way you said it. It was clear and direct.
Hell yeah, because he kept motherfucking talking. No, you gonna listen to this shit, god damn it. You gonna shut the fuck up and listen to what I gotta fucking say.
I say, I feel like some people have to say, like, I'm just one of them people who, if I don't have to go nuts, I prefer not to.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I just,
Especially on Friends.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to hear this bullshit.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you one time. Look, I had a friend. His girl was a special kind of woman, and probably shouldn't have been with her, but it is what it is. I told him that he probably don't need to mess with this heifer.
Ooh.
I want to smack this heifer. She stole some shit from me. I'll beat her ass, but I can't hit women. Well, you're not supposed to. But
There's exceptions. But yeah. But
she also stole his mama TV and a whole bunch of things. But he was so in love with this heifer, and I told him I don't want to hear about this bitch. I don't care about this bitch. Look, if you want to be with this bitch, go ahead. So man, we did. He ended up with it anyway. But I ain't finna make you leave. If somebody tell me like, and vice versa, I think I handle advice from other people better than other people do. So I'll like if somebody had choice words with a friend I'm friends with or somebody I'm with, I'll be like, okay, let me check it out.
mm-hmm.
But most people can talk to me without, like my boys, like, hey, I'm not feeling her. And I'll be like, okay, let me, what is it? And then we'll have a conversation.
Right.
And then I'll start thinking, let me watch this bitch. Is she really doing this? Because people don't realize when you tell me something, I'm processing everything you tell me.
Right.
So give me a second. I'm processing. Right. Everything seemed cool. It was a chick I was dating. Everybody, I dumped that bitch on my birthday.
Happy birthday. It's a good birthday.
But I'm processing it. I'm already debating. Like, yeah, I'm dumb her. And she just made it worse for herself as the day went on. And I said, yep, she ain't shit.
It can be hard though, dealing with friends that's hard-headed, but you just gotta and it takes a lot of self-work. But I'm telling you, it's not easy stuff.
No, because the next time I'm going violent and cutting.
Okay,
Stop.
let's not let it get there. Before it gets there,
Did he touch you? Did he hit you? Don't touch people.
Before it gets there, we draw the boundary of saying, I don't want nothing
Give
else to
me
do
your
with the
knife back
situation.
right now.
You figure
Hell
it out.
no, this my shit.
Whoa, let's,
Motherfucker.
that is a good
You
knife.
come to me one more fucking time. I need you to order me another one. I need a green one.
Why?
Because
so you
my
can cut more people?
No, my coworker wants one. She wants one. She wants a green one.
Let me see. If I can find it.
She wants one because she doesn't have a defense mechanism, so she wants one. Anyway, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
If you come with me with
Use
shit,
your words.
I did.
No, you talking about cutting and punching.
I'm going to display the item, and use my words, and that's going to be your last fucking warning.
Just use your words. You don't have to hurt people.
You know what? Sometimes they want to be hurt, and that's when they gotta fall flat on their ass. Sometimes bump their head or something. You know, to
I wanna
get
be
it.
hurt
I'll
too,
bump
but
that.
not
I will
that
tag that ass and bump that head so you can fucking get it.
Promise.
But I think that
Ain't no different than when your parents used to whoop your ass when you did something wrong, and then when you got that whooping, you learn not to do it no more.
Well, just because you got your ass whooped, that don't mean that was right either. But anyway, that's a whole
But you learn not to do it no more.
until you became an adult. But what you were saying.
As an adult, really, that life is supposed to do the hard knocks and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me be life
Ooh.
and knock
that's
that
a
ass out.
That's a big task, though.
You want me like?
I'm ready for it. I got
You
shit.
ready?
I got shit in the car. I got that on my keys. Like I'm ready for it.
Ooh. But being life is a full-time job.
I'm ready for it.
And you already technically got two because you in school. So
Yeah.
you can't afford another one.
Why you got just
There's no time.
chill?
There's no time for another. Yeah.
What you need me to do to relax you? Chill out.
But
All I had was popcorn for dinner. That's all I had for dinner was popcorn.
Oh, so you really trying to be serious about your weight loss?
Well, hell, I'm
No,
hungry
that's
as hell
terrible.
right now.
No, you need.
I had popcorn and
Trying to turn
This is my-
side.
this is my 4th bottle of water for today.
Yeah, you know real meal.
I mean, for lunch,
Mm.
I had baked chicken.
All
It's
right.
cabbage.
I thought you was eating damn popcorn.
Baked chicken and cabbage?
Yeah.
I do like
that's
baked
real.
chicken.
That's real gym bro kind of stuff.
It's called Free from the Church House.
Oh, there you go.
I
You ain't had to pay for it. Amen.
had some vegan pasta today. That was pretty
Come
cool.
on, vegan
Well,
pasta.
the pastor wanted to
Okay.
appreciate people, so we had dinner and whatnot.
Baked chicken.
Baked chicken.
That's so interesting. Normally, I thought the church
They had no
would
mac and
sell,
cheese.
fried chicken.
She had somebody like they had. So
Some
when
of the
our
drinks to fill
members
you up,
cook,
not just
we
one
have
thing.
that option, but she had an outside source coming in.
Oh, like a catering?
Yeah, she had a caterer.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But you know what? But then we have a lot of older
She's
members
too
too
sensitive.
that can't have that fried stuff.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, do a little.
Too much.
Too sensitive. Blow
Big
it off.
cholesterol.
I told we have a lot of older members that can't have that fried stuff, so we have baked. Which is technically, I eat baked chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fry chicken that much
Woo!
because
I'm
it
glad
just
you
takes
hear
too
me.
long to fucking fry it.
Glad you hear me.
Like the old, cause we got that iron
Really
cast
good.
skillet. That iron cast skillet where you fry chicken, it just
Really?
takes too long for me. But
Because the other option.
I eat baked chicken. It was seasoned really good.
Oh, okay.
It was seasoned now. So don't do baked chicken. It was seasoned now.
Yeah, I'll leave the window open for
So I need to get some food in this thing.
isn't the doors of the church is always open.
But I definitely think treat people with love.
That is my love.
Oh,
Violent.
well.
Love hurts.
Like physically hurts?
You don't have to.
Come on, Ike Turner.
I mean, but afterwards, what I'm going to do is an embrace you. And I said I wouldn't do this if I didn't love you. Didn't you not hear me say that Sunday? I wouldn't because you all like this if I didn't love you.
So yeah, that works in that case. But being like violent and then saying that's like what
Yeah.
abusive parents say.
Just say,
No.
why you?
Well, then I guess I'm an abusive cousin because I tear that ass up and I say I only do this because I love you.
Oh. That sounds like
I
you're
don't think
repeating
you
the
can say
pattern.
that.
Okay, we're gonna deal with that later on.
I've seen the pattern their asses get right and they don't know how to do no more. And then they get their act right.
But
And I just do it with my hands. Now, I ain't do like what we used to do. They used to get the switch,
soak it in hot water.
pull it off the tree, and if it wasn't big enough, you get some more and then
Yeah.
braid it together.
Yeah. Or they'll use the first one until it breaks and then use the second one.
That part too. Or my uncle used to get that belt when you fresh out the tub.
Mm-hmm.
And that skin, that nigga ass is
waiting for you. That happened to me. Waiting for you to get out the tub.
Or wait until you get your, or wait until you in the car and you got your seatbelt on, and then like it's buckled and it's locked and you can't go nowhere. So you just, cause you can't go nowhere.
I'm glad I escaped that one. That one didn't happen.
I remember my last whooping.
That sounds terrible.
And look at me, I turned out good.
Oh well. You're smart. You're pretty. You work hard.
Say, turned out.
But you know, maybe one of
What the fuck you gotta say? Say that. Say shit. I'm ready for y'all to say that.
All right, let me explain to y'all. I'm gonna use me as an example.
Oh, he's using himself, so you're in the clear.
My own father even said I probably should have did certain things as growing up. My dad's a completely different person. Not completely, but he's a different man than he was back then. I remember my last whooping. I got so bruised up he didn't make me go to school. And he apologized for doing that because he whooped me while he was angry at some other things. I did do something bad, but not bad enough to get an ass whooping like that. He had some issues with his father, which was my grandfather, who treated me like shit and beat my ass. So, the man I am today, probably part of that.
You ain't finna fucking pass my damn midterms. I'm doing both. Don't do that.
If I could, I would. And you know it.
So come do it then.
If I knew what I was doing, you
better get the line. But go ahead.
My point is, do I think I could have been raised a little differently, a little nice in certain areas? Yes, I do. Would I have been completely the same person? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe some of that tough love, as my late grandfather said, I only treated you like shit so you be strong. Maybe that didn't make no fucking sense.
But it is something that a lot of older people say to you. That does not mean it's true.
Exactly. You can treat people with love and not beat their ass and be mean and cuss them out. Mom, I'll say this. One thing about my parents.
Let me tell you this. We all got different love languages, okay? That's how I fucking give my love.
Yeah, saying that violence is a love language is...
That's wild.
Well, goddammit, let me tell you this, because if all y'all didn't like it, y'all wouldn't be my motherfucking friends and be talking to me right now. So damn it, y'all accept me for who I am.
Oh, we do. And we love it. We love it.
Take it or leave it. And y'all decide to take it and stay with it, so I don't want to hear shit else.
We just part this in your
So
personal
she's
development.
beat. So in other words, she's going to keep busting heads.
Boom.
Throwing these blows
To
and
the
busting
white,
these heads.
as Bernie Mac said it, to the white show.
Woo.
You know,
Make sure
but,
middle
you know,
beds.
Aries ain't no joke.
You come with a force, you better be ready.
And reinforced beds. What I was gonna say was tough love. Look, I get maybe a little, not whooping somebody fucking ass, but a little tough love. I get it. Some people need a little tough love. You ain't gotta cuss them out. And my parents, I will say this: my parents never cussed me out.
Good.
The one time my dad ever cussed, and I ain't gonna lie, I would have been mad too if my kid did this. I was fucking up in school. Shouldn't have been. I'll tell this story. I told this to my brothers and sisters and younger folks that don't fuck up in school. I graduated with a 2.6 or something. Do you know what I had before that? I fucked around and got a 0.9.
Yeah.
I rose that bitch up to a 2 something.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, I had to bust my ass, which means I probably could have had a 3 or a 4. Point is, don't fuck up.
I graduated with a 3.86 and I graduated my bachelor's degree with a 3.5.
Come on now.
So the point is
That's how you do it.
Don't be stupid. Don't hang around with
face
fools.
With a big ass. I got brains, boo.
Yes, you do. I'm being serious right now.
That was a compliment.
That is a
Yeah.
goddamn compliment. God,
That's right.
I can't even. Oh my God.
There's a
Say
fact.
anything.
You said it with your face.
Yes,
Your
I'm not.
eyes
Look,
specifically.
I'm not. Do you know how well I know this girl? I wasn't even looking at her, and I knew she was making that face.
I just looked up that song.
But
Damn. Coming at me and shit.
my point is, make sure, young folks, make sure you do the best you can. Work hard, get what you need to do, because you can get some scholarships, and even if you don't want to go to college, you know,
No damn sense.
do something else at your life, get some trades, whatever. But work hard, get what you need. You know, I only bring up my falls and shit is because I don't want other people to have these problems. You know, I was trying to hang out with retards. That's what they was, and I was too smart to be hanging out. Dumb people. I'm later in the
You
thing.
were taught not to be saying that word. What's wrong with you, boy?
I was hanging around with dumb folks, and I was a
See,
very.
this is why I gotta be violent.
No, you don't. I'm a very intelligent young man, but I got made fun of for being a nerd and being intelligent. And it happens a lot in the black community. I don't know why. But
back then they did want me.
They did want him for that one single. But yeah.
But it was true. Back then they didn't want me.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want me back then. But now
They didn't want who? You?
they didn't want me either.
That's crazy.
Oh,
you
you
said I
know.
didn't want you.
That's hard to believe.
No,
Look at
They
you.
didn't want me.
A 10.
Oh, they did not want me, boo boo.
They didn't want
I
you.
was the nerd, you know, not exposed, you know, not
Niggas
always
like
going out and
nerd
whatnot.
with
So
big
I was
booty.
the square, I was the lame and everything. But then when I got into college and they saw me blossom,
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to eat it.
then
Duh.
they want me. But guess what?
Too late.
Too
Missed the
late.
train.
That happened.
Nigga, who's you? You went to the same school? Fuck you.
In middle school, it was terrible.
Oh, yeah. Oh. What middle school did you go to? Did you go to school around here?
I went to Milton. It was terrible. Hobbs Middle School. It was fucking terrible. Boy, I tell this story of the most embarrassing thing where I wrote a love note to a girl I had a crush on, and they read it in front of the whole school.
Oh. Wow.
Was that a teacher or a student that did that?
Student. And then there was her friend, and behind closed doors, she was like, "Oh, you're so sweet and kind." And then in front of everybody, she wanted to laugh, and then her friend said, "Wow, she won't your ugly ass anyway."
Wow.
I said,
That is
that
insane.
made me feel better.
That could have caused you some really bad trauma. That's terrible.
So I was like, and that's one reason why I understand people, because I in high school I didn't feel attractive, but apparently I didn't feel attractive, so I didn't think nothing of it. So, but that was part of it, man. Motherfucking shit. You got me being as fuck. Kids are evil.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
The older high school kids, they were somewhat chasing after me.
I know it was.
But it was the ones that I rode the bus with.
No, the juniors and seniors were
I was in the
cool.
fucking locker room. I know what niggas talk about.
Oh, hell, I was part of the damn conversation.
Most girls is part of the conversation.
Who was it?
It was just a whole bunch of niggas. I can't remember all their names.
I remember
A whole bunch of niggas.
And probably the ones that was saying it, I already know that
Probably
because I went to elementary school.
They
So
let it
they
happen.
already know you fucking not to fucking try me. Because one of them tried me and I looked at him. I said, "Nigga, if you don't get your
But
shit
that
up off
it's
of me,
just it's locker room talk,
I'm punching your shit." And
And
you
that's
know I
what-
will because I punched your shit in elementary.
and that's what they did. Yes.
Imagine getting punched by the same person a whole decade later.
Mm.
That's crazy.
He was. I slapped one guy because he stuck his hand in my fries and I slapped the shit out of him. Don't you fucking put your hands in my damn food.
I ain't never had nobody.
And I had just came from a funeral too.
Hands in the fries.
I got into a lot of fights.
Because so
For stupid shit.
back then at PHS, like you had the regular lunch, and then we had they don't have it anymore. They don't have it anymore when I went up there now, but we had like a separate thing. Another line, and that's where they used to do the blimp sandwiches, the Chick-fil-A sandwiches, the pizza, the wings, the cookies were homemade. It was so good.
Oh yeah, Pine Forest has something very similar.
And so, and then you had another one where you get your little snack case of chips with it.
And
And then the fries, and you get fries. And so that particular line for that area was always long. So I had my cousin's grandmother had passed. So I went, and then I came to school late. So my mama, took me to get something to eat because it was my lunchtime. And he saw I'll never forget it because I had McDonald's. He stuck his hand in my goddamn fries. I stuck the shit out of him so loud, everybody heard it. So don't put your hands on my motherfucking fries. What the fuck wrong with you?
So that was deserved. He deserved that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he looked shocked because he knew me since elementary, and I never was that girl. I was the quiet one. And I said, you fucking touched my food, and I'm grieving. What the fuck wrong with you? Get your ass home.
How do you manage to be the quiet girl and the person punching people in their stuff?
I never seen her do that.
I was a safety patrol when I was in elementary school.
And you think that's safe?
And you inflicted violence.
Yeah, that's how I got kicked off and didn't go to the Birds game in Atlanta because I punched.
I didn't see that side of her till after high school.
That's so
You had a history of punching people?
She's violent.
But it's so interesting how you kind of, when you get into positions of authority, you kind of assert your authority in a very physical way. That is so
Apparently, I always have because even in daycare, I used to take the shit from people when I was younger.
That's so interesting.
I would push them and take their shit. And when my cousin, when I was 2, he wouldn't get off my bike, so I pushed him off and told him to get off my bike. I was 2.
How have you been violent this long?
Need to watch the kids now.
The kids are safe.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about? I've been watching children since I was fucking 9, and they.
You didn't get the joke.
Disciplinarian.
That's not what
Hell
I mean.
yeah, because I had that
not what I
ass.
meant.
As my nephews, I had that ass.
I know.
It went right over her head.
Yeah, it did.
My nephews, I had
I'm
that
bringing
ass.
it somewhere else.
I know. She get in that mode.
Yeah.
Very iron fist.
You can just.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be.
Why?
Because I'm not a fucking joke.
There
I'm
you
not,
go.
I'm not a joke. I'm not a hee hee ha ha. I'm not your friend.
Not your friend.
I'm not your friend.
Look, you somebody.
We not gonna be friends. Well, you think you can just pop? Oh hell no. Got me by
You
foot.
should beat the kids up.
Right, gonna put them between the washer and the dryer.
I told you I was fucking kids. I will snatch your soul.
That's crazy.
And leave them breakfast.
That's crazy.
That's interesting.
I never fought people. I mean, MB Cook was such a nice school. You didn't have to fight anybody.
We pop the kids. We do not beat.
I
the kids.
was in middle school and got kicked off the bus because I was fighting on the bus. And I had to go to anger management class.
See,
What middle school you went to?
Ground barge.
Oh.
I got in fights for stupid reasons, not for anger.
Okay, I get it.
I got kicked off the bus for 2 weeks.
I got in fights because people pick fights with me.
Yeah, a lot of my friends went to Ground Barge.
And that's where I met the Jody.
No, God. Is Jody that nigga? What we talking about? That's your friend, isn't it? I met him.
That's your friend.
I went to church with this nigga. Ain't the same nigga? The same dude. The one I went to church with.
Name start with a J?
James Bakery.
No, I'm thinking of the other nigga.
Nope.
Oh, I'm thinking of the other nigga.
Who?
Damn.
Did it start with a P?
Yeah, I'm thinking of that nigga.
Oh,
I
he
get
didn't go to
them
my
mixed
Brown
up.
Bar. Oh, he did not go to my Brown Bar.
No, but he did go to my church. Went the team talk together.
Hey, we finally figured out our relationship, and we are just platonic friends.
I didn't say nothing. bro.
We went to have brunch together when he was in town. Okay.
I didn't say nothing. I just said that.
We love healthy platonic relationships.
We said healthy platonic. When I say healthy platonic, like always encouraging me, sending me prayers, like that's my friend for real. That's my friend for real.
Those are good to have. They are.
Yes.
It's hard having
Now, I
friends.
can't help him with his marriage, but that's my friend for real.
No,
It's like for some reason I'm having males that's having issues with their marriage, and I'm like, oh damn.
Well, these are learning opportunities.
Yeah, and we're at that age.
Stop marrying people you don't want to be with.
That's too much on that.
I'm just saying.
It's true. We're at that age where people start having marriage problems and.
Stop marrying people you don't want to be with.
Baby, that occurred
That's some of
probably
it.
within the
But the
first
thing
year.
is, how do you have marriage problems when the marriage is the problem? I don't.
That's the problem.
Oop, there it is.
Because I don't think a lot of new marriages, they don't be thinking. Like, they just jump straight into
No,
it.
but I just think when it comes to people, I just think that people need to be more careful, and especially people who have self-esteem issues. They gotta be careful going into these relationships.
Or we're just married because we have a baby.
That's stupid, too.
That does happen quite often.
Well, I don't know any of them, but
Yes, you do.
who?
The person that I told you about. I just talked about him. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you
You
do.
are right.
You got
You're
spit
right.
fire for everybody.
But you know, I can't speak too much on that. But I'm just saying, I don't know. This whole experience.
Is that what's his name?
Because at one point he
Did she
tried.
ever tell you about the incident when I lived at Parks on the Square? She brought one of her friends over.
Oh.
No, you did not.
You talking about
All
this?
her friends always trying to take me.
You talking about the one that started with James?
Yeah.
Oh well, he engaged, about to get married, and got a baby. My nephew.
I was like, what? Boy, I was drinking a little too much.
He was.
Wait.
He was drinking.
Wait, what happened?
So his long desire was he wanted me. He wanted
that
me
was
for
true.
a long time. I mean, for years.
You saw that day too.
Like when he was military, he was like buy me stuff, like send it to my house and like everything.
Yeah.
And when he come home, he still spend money buy me everything. He bought me my favorite candy, so flowers, bracelets, necklace, all
I can
that.
see why.
So he, for the longest time, I think he wanted me for a good 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no.
No.
He finally stopped. It just but within a year or so, he finally stopped chasing after me.
Oh, good. That's healthy. Whole year.
Well, yeah, he's been wanting me since I graduated.
Damn.
Way before I graduated college. He wanted me
Do
since
you
I was,
see it?
No, he wanted me since I was
You
in
see when
college.
I say-
So I said since 2012.
I've said this before. I had this conversation with my other friend. I said, you see some of your male friends, they actually want you, but they pick where they gonna be at.
That's really true. Even in my experience, that's
He wanted
true.
to take me out on dates.
That's true.
Yeah,
I was like, no.
A lot of your male friends will definitely want you. It's a little weird sometimes.
It get complicated because then I have to bust things.
They be flattering though. You be like, oh, you like me? Oh my god.
I mean, I'm not that hard to
Pay my phone bill. No, I'm just
I'm not that hard to line.
Sound like my sister.
Pay my phone bill. I'll send you a picture of my pinky.
And niggas do. Then she ain't
I
gonna do
mean,
shit.
he has given me some money. He's like, here, just do this. And I'm like, and I let him know, like, you can't buy my love, right?
She's
I'm gonna
right.
take it. I'm gonna take it, but you can't buy my love.
You can't buy a woman's love.
You can't buy my love. Like,
right.
you can buy me. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate everything that you buy me. Thank you. But
I'm
you
glad
know,
you stopped me from talking because I don't know where my mind went. But
you don't make me.
Yeah.
I heard the
You
word.
will
I heard the word
appreciate-
out, and I was like,
So
You'll appreciate the gift.
then he went through a dark period, and then he feels like his life is not complete until he has a baby. So then he finally found someone. They dated a shorter period than our friend did before they got engaged, and then got her pregnant, and now they're about to be married.
that's crazy.
That's interesting. Good
Was
luck
it-
to them.
I mean, that can work.
The baby.
It's not.
They like each other. Like, for real.
It's not normally gonna work, but it can.
He's waiting until they can get enough money to come so I can officially meet her. Because I am the auntie of the baby.
Okay.
So.
Are they happy? Like for real?
He says he is.
Okay. If they happy, they happy.
Like I said, I can't only speak for him because that's who I know and
Of course.
or whatnot. But
Do you feel happiness from him when you talk to him?
well, I haven't really talked to him that much just because.
Oh, okay.
Like my other friend, it's a newborn, so you gotta have to adjust to the new. You have to be on that newborn schedule. So
one thing I say,
like I intentionally have not reached out because I want him to just get that piece together because he has to change so much.
Yeah, that stage is the worst in my opinion.
Yeah, so
because like they are on 100.
and with him being military or whatnot, I want him to kind of get stuff in order. So in case he has to leave or whatnot. I want him to like just figure things out, so I'm kind of taking a step back and letting him handle what he needs to handle.
I feel like you.
So probably within the next few months, I'll check and see how he's doing. But because the baby's literally like a newborn, I'm letting him kind of get himself together. This is probably losing now. The last time he called me. He was telling me how the baby kept. He's just a fighter. I was like, he's just like his auntie, but He fights. He came out the room like this, like 2 fists. He was ready. I got a picture with him with his fist up, like he ready.
Is the baby in Aries?
Oh. The baby is a Leo.
Oh well, it's still a fire sign. So yeah, fist.
So yeah, so the next time I talk to him, I'll kind of have a deeper discussion because when he called me, we didn't stay on the phone for like 2 minutes.
Just make the flames hot.
So kind of took a step back, like I said, to get him adjusted.
The last one was the water sign.
Because now he's potentially really supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
See, and not a lot of people can understand that.
That's true.
Some people be like, "Well, you haven't talked to me since you had a baby." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Bro, whole life changes."
Well, if you have a baby, we don't have to talk for the next 2 years because the first 2 years are just hell.
Well, because I'm the auntie now, we got to talk now because I gotta at least see the baby. I don't want to talk to you no more. I want to see the baby.
Right. FaceTime and just
FaceTime and put the phone near the baby. I don't fucking care about you at this point because you made that clear when you had a baby. It ain't about you no more. It's about my baby because that baby's not my baby.
Right.
Ain't about you. Ain't about you.
Right.
Now I can't say that to Alexis because she'll probably flatten on my damn tires. So
she definitely will.
She will. So I have to make it about her and the baby. So when I call her, I check on her and my baby.
Of course, because you go hear about it.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes.
I know.
She's going to have a gang first waiting on me.
I know how she is.
But,
I've seen it firsthand.
yeah, so he did have a little too much to drink that night where he was like, anybody, those exact words, anybody can get it. And I'm like, well, I told him straight up, I said, well, I don't want it.
He said anybody.
He said anybody can get it, and I told him straight up, well, I don't want it.
Get it?
Yeah, anybody can get it.
So anybody, like
anybody,
male or female,
can get
Yes.
it.
Ooh.
Man, I was on the floor.
Wait a minute.
I think me and her were doing something, and he started crawling. Like I was like a horror movie, and Kayla was little sippy sip, so she was on me, and I couldn't move as fast as I wanted to, and I started crawling like this. I was like, oh.
Wait.
We were on the floor, and I don't know, we were wrestling or something. I don't know what we were doing, but she was on top of me, and I guess he wanted to join in or something.
That just don't sound right.
And so he started crawling.
No, can you rewrite it? Because the fact you said we was on the floor, I was on top of you and crawling, it made it seem like it's a whole orgy
wrestling.
going on.
He said wrestling.
I did say
He said wrestling.
You know people ain't speaking. We're talking about wrestling. She on top of you. It was like it makes it sound like a whole orgy going on. That was not what the fuck was going
Why
on.
is dude crawling?
I don't know. He was crawling like
Dion,
the Exorcist or something.
Hold on.
You have is he was he in the military or something?
My other
Well,
question.
he was at that time. Was it that time?
He was a seaman.
Yeah, he was a seaman.
Of course he was.
Well, that's what they're called.
That man was crawling fast. I was like, oh no.
That's what they're called.
He must have flashbacks or something, calling under them wires.
Wait a minute.
That's
So
crazy.
you're not gonna get me.
You know, Kaylin, now you know I got a sharp mind, and you know I like to tell the truth. It's just my thing. So he's in the military.
Oh no.
That incident happened. He's in the military now.
What
And you
does
think
that
he's
mean?
there's a reason he's happy in his marriage. He's getting banged on
Bam!
the ship. He is getting his back cracked.
We do be on the
Hey.
ship.
Hey,
Do you know what happens on Navy ships?
no, and I promise you, one person trying my motherfucking nephew, I'm blowing their ass up.
Who
But
gonna
look,
try to
Back cracked.
because my nephew's military, he's Navy.
Oh, you talking? Oh, okay. Nobody, what you mean, like trying like?
And in 3 years, he's going to be on the ship in 3
Now,
years.
I'm gonna
I
tell
mean,
you.
he'll
I'm gonna
be
tell you
safe.
something you're not gonna want to hear. He's gonna be fucking.
She
I know you
only-
don't want to hear it.
She only did that. But anyway.
Oh, what? You right?
I'm not gonna like the fact that he's fucking, but if he's fucking a female, I'm okay with that.
Shut up. Shut up. Anyway.
What the fuck you in for?
So.
If he had to tell you to shut up, your face expression told him.
No, I didn't say anything yet.
You ain't gotta say your eyes.
Look at
So.
But hey,
He is happy.
whatever he's doing on the ship, guess what?
He's happy.
Let me tell you, she ain't got nothing in the mix. I don't give a damn. She
Yeah.
ain't nothing in the mix.
Neither does his wife either. Anyway.
Well, like I said, this just recently happened. It's been a few. Well, I'll say.
Getting busted.
Well, I say close to a year because you know you gotta add the fact of 9 months pregnancy.
Boy, next time you see him, he might be thick.
Oh my God.
Like,
No, thick like spread a little bit. Oh, already? He already thick? Oh, he definitely.
Oh, Lord.
He.
bam, bam.
Pat it up. Pat it up. Woo! Boy,
In the back cabin.
listen.
but look,
If you knew the things that happen in the Navy, you would be like,
I done heard stories.
you would be like, so
What's really going on?
hey,
I'm not dating a man from the Navy.
hey.
Now I can, but you should not, or a person should
Go
not.
to.
You. But
They take that shit to the grave.
You know, Jody is in the military. My
Take that
ex
shit
is
to
in the
the
military.
grave.
Well, both of my exes was in the Navy. Both of my last 2 exes was in the Navy.
Well, there's always exceptions to the rule.
But y'all know my last ex. Y'all know he ain't playing that shit. Y'all already know he'll blow somebody up.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. I know he will. Light him up. Precisely.
Well, he will.
Oh, I know he will. Yeah, I know.
These jokes. Uncle, hold me down.
But you know, I just, you know, he is right.
It's
John
the
is
word
right.
choice blowing up.
Oh, yeah.
Kaboom!
Oh
Yeah.
shit! My brother told me some things, and he said I can't hang out with certain people, but I done heard some stories. He said it ain't my kind of party.
Yeah.
I heard everybody be getting down though.
Ooh.
Orgies,
Right,
busting, everything.
There's exceptions.
Yeah.
'Cause I know my dad was in the Navy and he would not, but there's exceptions.
You know,
Yeah, he definitely has been multiple times. But yeah.
Bust their back up.
But yeah, next time you see that person that we talked about,
He said I'm gonna bust that back up.
it's gonna be looking like Jello.
Oh no.
You hear me? Let's be
Maybe
jelly.
that makes sense though,
Damn, don't shake like what?
because he needed a baby, so he got somebody who can have a baby, but he also has some fun too.
Right. Perfect life for him.
And she might even be cool with it. Though.
Right.
a lot of.
I'm finding out that's more common than what you think.
Mm-hmm. That's what you see.
A lot of women be like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
my
good.
nigga got a nigga, so.
and if
Just
he's
like Rip.
and if he's in the military, he's not gonna catch anything because he can't, because you'll get kicked out. So, hey,
There you go. Shit.
Yeah, it's a little fecal matter because
Oh Lord.
it's like,
Little fecal matter.
So if that's happening, somebody ain't clean. But yeah,
I'm just saying that these people don't do that stuff on the regular. There may be some stuff in the cave.
no, they take showers on a boat. Usually they take them together.
Don't give them condoms.
But when do the showers go inside though?
Don't give them no condoms. Never mind. Damn. That's not a good idea.
Good.
Raw,
Damn.
Yes.
swirly.
Good.
Oh shit.
No, my breast hurt. This is just too much. This is too hurt.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Shout out to the sailors. We love y'all.
Yeah.
Toot. I'm sorry.
We love the sailors.
I have so much respect for the military, y'all.
I love them.
You know,
Yes.
my dad was retired military. My brother's retired. Both brothers and sister retired. Well, no, sister's not retired, but everybody else is. So I love the military.
Yeah.
Stay in the military. Well, I
Your
won't say
family
that.
members and myself, and or whoever retired.
Thank you guys for your service. All of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You stupid. All of it.
I come.
Your service.
You're slick.
man.
You're slick.
Woo. That's crazy.
Woo.
This
As
is-
you get older. You good over there?
No,
She's
that
like,
made me hurt.
How we
she
made
told
it
you.
hurt?
She told you her breastises are tender.
They are.
Always.
But you know,
See,
No,
But, you know,
she
just-
says that.
just
Says
take
what?
a deep
Nothing.
breath.
He said, I was listening to what he told me.
you can do a deep breath, like Dion said.
And breathe in, breathe out.
You know, 'cause think about it. You know, because what just happened? It's like all of that. You know, when Mary Beth was doing vital information for your everyday life.
Oh yeah!
This is vital information for your everyday life.
He's dead. He's
Yeah, it's just
This is. He's educating you. You need this.
He did educate you.
You need
Yeah,
this. You need this.
you need to be up on game. That way, you know, can't nobody catch you lacking.
She okay?
Right.
She's good. She was just talking to her.
One, two. Make sure they still there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They need
They
a,
took them.
Make
They
sure
need a
they
pep talk.
Make sure nobody took them.
they need
I
a
don't
pep
think
talk.
nobody took them. They good.
They're right there.
They firm. They safe. I don't know if they're firm, but safe.
I don't know. You got turned that way already. Who's gonna look at me like?
Yo, Pooh Bear is Bessie.
Shit.
Y'all, I can't concentrate on my work. I think I need to stop.
No, you said midterm, right? Mid, whatever.
Yeah.
Mid grade,
A term,
mid grass.
something like that.
I can't, because I still got a whole fucking life. I got an assignment due Thursday that I ain't even started on.
Thursday.
Yep, I got homework. I got to read. I got to do the homework. And I got to take the quiz and the discussion.
That
All due-
actually sounds really exciting
all due Thursday.
to somebody. Schoolwork
So you
is
take when you take that test,
tedious.
He opens it up Friday, but I'm not
Right.
taking it till Sunday.
you take it to Sunday. I'm gonna tell them when, cause I don't want you to. If you got stuff to do, I don't want
Ooh,
Leslie and them. I don't want.
I can still stop by there. I'm gonna need a drink. Why? They said what? They text you.
No, I'm gonna let them know. You wanna go? You still wanna go?
Yeah, we can go. Well, hell, she stayed by my damn house
I
anyway.
know that, so I'm just saying.
That's fine. It ain't but up the street.
But,
But, I learned a lot. I was trying to have some engaging conversations about, males and characteristics and stuff.
Well, I mean, I think we touched on it. You know, I
We
think
did.
We definitely touched on that. I'm low key interested in seeing what this debate is going to be hitting for.
Oh yeah, my brother's talking about that.
Yeah, that I one of my the sister my church, it was on watching. I said I'm doing midterm stuff, so he's like,
Well, I don't got regular cable, so I don't know how to watch it. I'm just going to catch the highlights.
I had a sweet old lady, a patient today, and she had her pearls on.
Oh, okay.
And so she was like, she asked me, was I going to watch the debate? She asked me, she's like, are you going to watch the debate? Especially because I'm young.
Yeah.
And I was like, unfortunately, no. I said, I'm got to study for my midterm that's coming up this weekend. And she said, yes, baby. She said, oh, you in school? It's like, yes, ma'am. She said, well, study, baby. Get them grades. Sweet old lady.
Right.
And then she's like, well, can I ask you this? I said, yes, ma'am. She's like, are you registered to vote? I said, well, yes, ma'am. I said, my mama wouldn't have it any way. She said, you were raised right. Then she did like this to her pearls. She said, Kamala. She said, because if that orange man become president, she said, I might have to move to another country.
Oh, if that was the case, I would be right along with him.
And when I said the sweetest old lady at that, the sweetest one, I was like, what you say? She proudly had her pearl. She had her pearl bracelets, necklace. She was pearled out, boo. She was ready. She was ready, and I said, you know what? I'm here for it. I love it.
The sad part is, after or during these next 4 years, it's probably going to be a lot of us moving to another country anyway. Even when Kamala does win, because Orange Man supporters are gonna go buck wild. So
Yeah.
if you don't have a weapon, you should get one, because they already have some stuff planned that is not pretty at all. So you might be moving to other countries anyway.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna get my passport application already in the process.
Did that just cause.
Got all my stuff ready.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
So
I
you
went
think
longer than I thought I was gonna do, but it'll give me more content to cut up. So. But talked about a lot of things tonight. Y'all learned a lot of secrets.
That is so funny. Oh God.
But hopefully next week we'll see who. I'm trying to get him. We'll see. I don't know if Joker. He texted me.
Of course he does.
But we'll see.
Yep.
But I am out. Y'all be blessed. Never stressed. And it's been another episode of the Late Night Special. I'm trying to get this there's some stuff I'm gonna work on. But other than that, it's been good.
Donald Trump does not like black people.
Peace.